strong. Now this is the time where STX, if they want to go in, they have to go big. It's going to be heavy casualty on their side. They couldn't afford to lose more men here.
Oh, Audrey got to be careful because someone's coming on behind. Audrey left with 10% of health. GK is coming in close. GK shoots. Audrey is forced to turn back, but Audrey wins the fight, but it's not out of it just yet. Trunk is coming in with the DBS. Trunk sprays and Audrey! 1-8 for Gig Fam! Everyone in Gig Fam can be revived!
There was a very close skirmish between these two teams. A full squad almost being obliterated and dying. And now on the side of Gig Fam, he has to do this right. And has to do it fast. For the side of Audrey, you have to decide whether to revive Icy or Damru at first, because Sam 9 Kenny approaching. This is not great. They don't even have time to reset themselves. And Sam 9 actually taking advantage of Gig Fam, who just won themselves almost the entire squad being obliterated. But despite of that, Gig Fam full squad still survive. But STX, well, they go out empty-handed this time. Not so great as a start for STX, but you know, it was a nice effort putting in there for XTX.
Yeah, very good effort.
Actually, turn my lights on.
Between the two teams, but it is Audrey's brilliance. Not gonna lie there. Beautifully done. That goes down to one of the best fights that we have seen so far. But now we move over to Boom Esports and FaZe Clan, who's on the high ground. FaZe Clan, they probably don't know that Yummy is there, but anyway, Yummy is alone, and we can see his teammates are way, way far away.
Crazy. Mela spot out Mela. He knows exactly Mela is actually crouching down just behind that one rock. Oh, Boom definitely got that information relayed back, and Yami repositioned himself, but do they know the rest of FaZe Clan and Pygmy is actually on the other end there?
Oh my god, bro. If it's just the alter ego, they
chillin'. Fam, after that skirmish, lucky enough, 79's not keeping them for a bit. But the circle wishes over to the northern side.
There.
Oh yeah, where Boom is in the middle of the circle. And also D-Savior with Paradise Resort. But look at the elimination feed, looks like there's a fight happening elsewhere. But before we look at the fight, let's look at Yummy! That surprise moment! The clutch man of the final game yesterday. And that is something that FaZe Clan absolutely weren't ready with.
FL? Show that fight.
Start to get on, Gosu, Razy, and the rest of Boom now start to move. They were trying to relocate themselves at a different site by RQ and BTR. Here comes with Thin Flash in between.
BTR did.
Never mind, BTR secures another. That's
They're getting the fuck out of here, bro.
RQ, everybody gets something of that fight just now. Everybody got themselves a bit of a point here and there. Except for BTR ended up with a 2.
Oh, I noticed that low you
got
it
go PSF.
Audrey taken out by 7-9.
Fuck PSF.
It's gonna be their first point in this round.
What are you talking
Looked
about?
like the scouting happened, and now the action is rolling. But more action could roll here as BTR passes by Team Flash. But it's only a pass by. They're not gonna stop anywhere near. They're gonna
they're 4 stacking in a fucking US.
I'm not
in
a
grand
fan
finals.
With 4 people starting into one UAZ there.
Lexi here is some fucking bold ass motherfucker, bro. Sim 9 RQ about to fight. Oh my god, Kenny could go huge here. Kenny can go so huge.
Oh
my god, Kenny! Oh, he's jumped out!
Oh yeah, there's go Sniper.
Oh my god, Kenny might be dead now.
Gonna be okay.
He's isolated from his team.
Kenny. I'm not sure he's Rainbow in all by himself, going solo or not, but the rest of the team will join in very soon, hopefully.
Oh, Kenny.
He definitely needs backup because he's 50% health down. And RQ
Kenny, where's Carter at, bro?
One
Carter needs to help you.
Kenny will knock him down. Yes, backup behind. Just needs to pray that now those nades land onto him. But Nabeko is crawling close to Kenny, just right in front of him. The stone is separating the two champions. Nabeko with QBZ, Kenny just behind the stone. Should be an easy knock for Nabeko.
Where is RQ? 37?
Right now, hanging the balance of
Sim 9's 8. Who did you get? No, Kenny!
Where are the rest of them? Where are the rest of Sim 9? They need help, and it seems like a bit too late now. We did actually visualize DAP.
Lost my boy. Damn, Sim 9 is actually so split. That's insane.
Sim 9 a bit scattered all about. That's going to be... sadly to say, Kenny died in vain just now.
Oh my god, RQ's about to get fucked.
Yes, but Depp probably could get a revenge on his behalf. Knocking down Nabeko. Snipe. or Snape is
Same.
looking at that. One headshot onto him. And at the same time from behind, GPX
MRPX
surprising
third party.
RQ.
That's so
Savage
troll.
between two teams. Snape is in trouble right now. Asa on the left side. Yoru doesn't know he's there. Asa can surprise him. DBS.
Oh. Did you just see? Bro, he shot him twice and only did half.
Oh, that DBS with that distance still works, man. It's all about the DBS plays when it comes to Sunhawk. But Asa RQ secured
Bro, that's
one.
so troll that the DBS is still broken, even though they nerfed it twice.
Nobody is there for him with also. I think that's going to be more for lurking around, just around the corner. It's going to be around
got to the north, got to the main island. I thought Boom would have fucking...
Anarchy coming up the same angle of that map, that same corner. With Talon just crossing over Putcan. Oh, there you go. Having a great day on the northern side. It's going to be a clear path for them. Nobody disrupting their peace for now. But RQ, oh, they are dying in the blue zone.
Playing warehouses, BTR playing
and No Mercy now caught on the outside. Asa, 2 first aids. Okay, scoping out. He knows that Kwang is inside the building. And Kwang is not in the zone, so he can spend time there to gatekeep Asa.
He got the time in the world.
Holy shit, bro. RQ getting fucking murked outside zone.
Well, he's not playing that staring contest anymore. Just going to go the other way around, taking a bit of longer rotation, while Isaac is still trying to sniff out all the players that lurking behind. You the Lions, on the other hand, just actively trying to find more victims, taking on one player out. There's going to be knocked down on BTR. BTR didn't responding just yet. We didn't hear an exchange of knockdowns. Tim Flash
Asa's probably gonna die to Quan, bro. That's so troll.
Still just waiting for
Asa's gonna run in his compound.
As their
Quan could choke this fucking spray. And Asa just sits his ass down.
Well,
the Sim 9 solo's out there too.
Okay, never mind. We will leave the rumors, the player rumors for another time or another segment. But anyway, I'm not sure if he knows that Asa is there though. But if he happens to be there,
GOAT Tony K.
Doesn't know Asa
oh my
is there,
god.
then it's his opportunity to take.
Bro, who is this team? Talon?
Well, at this point, we have no clue what happened to Asa. It's going to be a different team entirely. Talon. I did talk about Lynx and Linux, a very close name. I will back to Kwang.
Oh, they're in third.
He's done waiting.
Oh shit.
His date didn't show up. A bit heartbroken moment there. Waiting for the longest time for Asa, but Asa just...
I have no idea who any of those players are.
Refused to take that man's heart of Kwang. And that just happened.
It's okay. I mean, Kwang already has someone showing up every day. Just saying. Okay, I'll leave it as that. But for Mob GPX, hoping for Pygmy to show up. Okay, everyone's like trying to hold their position.
Dude,
because right now
that motherfucker is spam leaning. Holy
so
shit!
One big factor that that
Dude,
would
he was fucking right peeking
really
so
need to
fast.
navigate around the whole quarry thing. So that's why we see a lot more holding this time as compared to yesterday's Sandhawk.
A lot of rock hugging at this point.
Saluyu.
Same goes for the Saluyu. So we do have a
He made it in.
solo squad here.
Did
the play RQ Team Flash?
The RQ member still Asa still outside zone.
Sort of gig fam. They had quite a tough start just now.
Why the fuck is that Boom member on the island, bro?
Try to catch up with the rest of the safe
bro, if it doesn't rotate to him, he's an idiot. If it goes to that island, okay, yeah. See, Boom just knows something that we don't.
Actually just jump in and Damro cross in the very last minute, but close enough. Yeah, it's super close.
Man, I have seen a circle that went to that island where Razy is at before. So if it happens here at the PMSL Grand Finals, it's going to be insane.
No,
let's see how the teams manage this right now because of the water ratio. We will start to see a lot of fights happening. So observers gotta start your engine.
Speaking of starting engine, the cars are not moving right now. The vehicles being stated at the back, just being popped. Misery Axel going on in one vehicle. Asa is being alone. He rejected Kwang's heart.
And
not just that, he killed him. You
broke
a man's heart and you just crushed him out.
It's so fucked.
That's Kwang.
There he is. Oh yeah, get him, Lulu.
For the longest time with Asa just denied it, and that's going to be carboning you back by
and then Lulu's gonna die.
And
the
now
fucking geek.
onto Loyu, right? It's like everybody's just unhappy with everyone else for some reason.
Oh, yo, show the alter ego fight. What we doing? Show the alter ego fight. Thank you. What's going on here? They wiped them. So cheese. Good shit, AE. Rosemary, my goat.
man. This is gonna be tough. Void not budging at all when it comes to the maze.
Oh, Talon's trying to pick a fight with Tony K.
They are in hell in the very.
You know, don't.
Oh. Outside of RQ, despite being eliminated, they got.
Bro, there's so many people outside zone. Like, why is?
By a lot of team for multiple times by now. I think twice by Geekfam themselves.
I don't know how Geek's not rotating. Like, why are they not rotating west down the road? And they have cars. They should have like.
Across BTR.
They're just gonna die. They don't have meds. What are they doing?
He'll be able to survive this stage. He doesn't have any first aid. It's a matter of time. Yes, he gets stopped by his own. And that should be it. No other teammates close by. Damroot had to leave it, focus on to getting into the circle. And now Damroot will play the survivor role.
What's going on?
Survivor role. It's a survivor games. Nice bleeding out. Damroot just gonna stay this quietly for once. Surprisingly, how the player actually knocked down on all the solo players before. Ended up they are solo by themselves by the end of the day.
Never heard of that name before.
The case of Damroot after they finished
fucking
off,
up MRPX. Holy shit!
But Pygmy Funny speaks quite loud out there as they, I think, just eliminated the entirety of Morph.
Oh my gosh, Tony K, what are you doing? Go back to warehouses, Tony K.
But for Talon, that's
go back to warehouses.
One of the misery that we can see on screen here. Knocked down, not able to get past the blue at
go back to the warehouse.
Vampire Esports is the one to keep him. But Vampire Esports gotta be careful because other teams, especially behind them, on that high ground, is waiting. 7-9.
No way.
Eliminated. 2 points this round.
No way. This fucking zone shifted north.
Face quite an open space here. Morph being eliminated finally, the last player.
Oh shit, Vampire on the move, baby. They did go north. Is that, I bet that island's in fucking play.
Just now.
Jesus Christ, he's in a fucking
taking all the
Toyota Tacoma, bro.
Pygmy on the other end. Yesterday have been quiet. Today, Pygmy has been very active.
Oh, they're called Pygmy?
So Pygmy pick out the pace right now. 4 eliminations so far. So far, so good for them with full squad still. But we have the triple chicken dinner, the hat-trick team, Udo Alliance on screen right now without the circle, trying to find their way through as Leon's trying to get the knock onto the members of Alter Ego who has the circle. Alter Ego keeping close watch onto Udo Alliance.
Leon pushing forward, might be followed up by the rest of the team. Olier will be on foot as well. 2 players on their vehicle, another 2 going in and marching on foot. Spotted out Udo Alliance, Alter Ego. Boycha responded accordingly.
No, I wanted to watch this fight.
Tried to flush them out. Jimmy surrounded by so many needs.
What's going on?
Exchange of nade for both, but this is gonna be tough for Jimmy. Alpha knocked down on first. It's gonna be Jimmy and Pygmy. Jabrenki also fighting against vampires, but Udo Alliance versus Alter Ego across this field. Now this is gonna be super interesting.
Oh, Leon's now on the lower ground needs to hike up. But move over to the par with about 20% of health without circle. Let the small Vampire Esports onto Pygmy. Jabrenki on the right side. Whoops! Probably don't know that he's there, or maybe that's waiting for himself to show. Because of the blue, they will force him out. Blue ball controlled by Shrubs. And now tries to take out Jabrenki. Jabrenki is running away from the blue. We are at stage 5, moving to stage 6. But gotta be careful because another team's waiting behind.
Another team being eliminated down there. It's gonna be Talon with the last man just now, but for Shrubs pushing forward
Yummy.
to the side of
Yummy. Kill Yummy.
Boom, cooking up the nade, but it's a bit too late. I think I don't know what happened to Yummy just now. We just switched over to the outside.
What just happened to Yummy?
Just being knocked down despite he got 3 eliminations by himself. Yummy responded as fast as he could. Pull back all the way to rejoin the team, reposition himself, not giving away his position just yet.
Shit.
But Vampire Sonic is definitely not happy about that. He tried to find out, but Yummy kept the pressure on the moment. They're playing for a kite here between Yummy and Tony K. This is where Boom got all the time and space to reposition themselves, while FaZe coming in as a third party.
What a bold position that Yummy is playing in this round, still as a solo player, while his teammates are behind. But now Tony K.
My goat.
That's one live.
Just showing everybody. He's a goat. BTR stole the fucking kill.
He sees, he shoots, but he does not score. This could be onset to take the point away.
Oh, it's gonna be a loss. Very, very short.
Bro, imagine if Yala wins.
2 teams of FaZe and
that should be so true.
Down to 1v1, but instead of Ondens, he needs to run away. He's not out of the wood just yet. It's Boom having their target sighted straight on Ondens and lock him down. He got no way out. The blue is pressuring behind, burning him off alive, while Frenzy is frenziedly just trying to fall out. He's already gone by there.
Oh my.
Ondens spotted out BTR and
Luxy.
Oh, now run and gun. We need to face up against Yummy, who has been snaking around for the longest time. And Yummy has an idea where Onsens is at, so this is time for Yummy to go in for a 1v1 fight. Razy on the other side manages O'Neill,
shit.
and Yummy knocked down by Chua.
I forgot the extra
help.
Go to Yala. Go to Yala.
Lamborghini. Looks like D Saver is the biggest winner of the
Damn.
ball.
Wait, why am I saying Yala? You do Alliance, Jesus Christ.
You do Alliance having a trio with one knockdown.
Wait, no fucking
And
way.
they're aiming for Boom. You do Alliance, but actually just score this one once more if they're not being paid attention here.
Is Bombay paying attention to Chua right now?
Oh my god.
Chua has an idea, tossing nades on the side of Pondbed, cooking up the next day. At the same time, D Saver, they're managing across other teams. And Pondbed is onto Yummy. The revive will kick in, the smoke will buy him time.
What am I watching
Trying to fish
right
them
now?
out, giving the pressure to a sort of frenzy.
Where
and
is
Razy.
Yidu? I want to look at them. I haven't
Yummy?
seen where they're at.
Still being revived by Pombit, try to snake them away around to a side of D-Ax, but can
what a
they
nade.
make it out
What a
from
nade.
the side of Blue
Come on,
Zone?
come on,
You need to
connect.
hop onto that UAZ
Damn.
or just run and get out. It's not the place they want to be anymore. I'm still waiting for you to Alliance. Where are they? But boom, they spotted out. And it looks being spotted now. Pombit, he got divided attention between Boom. And now you do Alliance being finished off by Play Zone. D-Ax still breathing behind their neck, but Pombit, he can just divide his attention anytime he needs to.
Oh, and look at the circle shift. It does favor on the move, but then again, D Saver comes in with an aid on the booming spot. Razy knocked down by Lamborghini.
Oh my god.
They're taking over the spot. But they need to finish out the rest of a booming spots while Yudo Alliance looking on the other side. Corbett is eliminated by Chua. Lamborghini tries to get frenzy, but not able to land the shot.
Oh, Lambo. He needs to move and advance forward as much as he can. Blues is not that forgiving this time. Valiccc trying to make do with what he can.
Dude, they got second place.
Being eliminated. D-Ax, this is the time. There's no way they don't seal this deal. It's just so straightforward. Can they secure another big 2 layers? Blues have finished off. But D-Ax, today is a day. And they are waking up.
Dear Xavier, ladies and gentlemen, scoring the first chicken dinner today. And they are the first team from the Vietnam region to take it back home, to put their national flag up there. D Xavier with a dominating performance over Boomy Sports, took over their spot, and the rest is history.
Now, they are not celebrating, but as part of that, they are the first Vietnam team to actually score themselves a chicken dinner for this grand finals here. But that was really a close one. D-Ax giving such pressure to a side of Boom, making sure that they cannot even pick out. When it comes to damage wise, everybody just pull their own weight. A bit
we chilling.
Or just being caught out
We up
by
in that, John.
as well. Elimination was not the best and not the most, but hey, they still scored it again.
Yes, 6 eliminations in total, and they equal the amount of eliminations that Yudo Alliance got in the third Erangel match yesterday, also 6, so both of them having the same equal record of the lowest eliminations with the chicken dinner. And our MVP has to be Mr. The King himself,
58.
Lamborghini. Out of 6
Pretty
eliminations,
damn good.
if he got 4, well, he definitely deserves to be the MVP.
Yeah, but Lamborghini, it's been a while for us to actually see him across the screen here. It's a very long time since we saw any Lamborghini flashy plays or even in the MVP stats. 444 is the number for 2024, I guess. That's quite a number he put up there. The damage received, it means that he's been playing it very quietly and trying to be sneaky behind everybody's back here, with the damage received being the least amount. But D-Ax, Trovo.live, utilities, they are using it the most.
DX, and of course, because we're looking at the match recap, we gotta give a shout out to the other top performing teams as well. Yudo Alliance, Boom, and also BTR. Out of these teams, I must say that it was pretty unfortunate for Yudo Alliance because Circle went on the other side of the road. Then they didn't really have much space to play. They were forced to move, and in typical sign-off fashion, a lot of open space. They were shot across by the members of Boom. But we'll check out the best moments from round number 1.
Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, I need to turn on my webcam. right back, chat. All right, I'm back.
Well, we saw Chua singing the very least there. Some
I am
flustered
back.
and emotions are overwhelming on the screen just now, but the Chua singing was actually the best moment till the very end because they just got themselves a chicken dinner plus. It's 6 elimination points, and despite of Udo Alliance got themselves in the third place, being eliminated just now.
Is Sixless in here?
To push themselves
He's
up
probably
to second place
asleep.
with 11 points up there.
Yes, and
Sixless
for
probably
them, most
asleep, and I have a
importantly,
fucked up
is that they
sleep
have
schedule
more
right now,
points,
so that's
than
why I'm viewer
Boom.
partying.
Two above them, that means they will keep
Still getting on my
the number one spot
grind.
still after this round.
I can ask Wancho though.
Let
me see if Wancho wants to be a party.
I must say that Geek Fam with a very, very impressive opening with Audrey putting off a big clutch against STX, and that is already 4 points from the start. So in total, 6 points. No placement points, but still puts them on the first half of the match rankings.
Speaking of the second page, STX scored a 0. Voin definitely devastated. And Talon as well. A lot of zeros at the back down there, but
Alright, I just messaged Wancho chat.
A bit rocky start just
See
now,
if he
but
answers.
still secure the 5 and RIQ as well. Even though they don't have barely got any placement points, those actually place themselves 10 to 16, but at least you don't go empty-handed. But on the side of Voin, this is pretty much them hitting rock bottom. It's just at the point, you know, you're kind of stuck in one place. It's not movable. No matter how hard you're trying to make it a better comeback.
Yeah, even their closest rivals like number 15, number 14, Morph GPX, I believe the last time it was, they are gaining some points. So they themselves, they're opening up a gap with Void. So it's not the position that you want to be in. Whatever it is, you don't want to end up at number 16 by the end of this tournament. But let's check out the overall rankings, and this is where all matters. So now Udo Alliance has a 9-point gap with Boom Esports.
98 and 89 feels like very magical at this point, but well, they definitely will finish off a triple digit by today for Udo Alliance, might as well for Boom. But when it comes to third and fourth place, now that's a bit of a gap, a very big
Y'all getting
one.
picked
It's
up,
to maybe
and
sixth place or
what's
seventh.
up with
This way
PSF and that
another
money you
bracket
didn't get?
just below Boom and Udo Alliance, you can
Yeah,
get- I
we
think
made
it's
Americas.
safe to
We
say
won
Alliance
$6,000
pretty much
for
a
PMSL
different tier of
Americas.
level plays
Didn't
right
see a
now,
single dime of
obviously.
it. PSF said it was all for
and I
taxes,
also want to point
but
out that Xavier, because of their
Jules,
they are
the
now
owner
on,
of
PS1.
PSF, Jules,
Yes, so welcome there.
doesn't know how to
And I
do her
guess
finances
the easy
properly,
big jump
and
is
I don't
because,
care
the
if people
points,
see this.
especially in the middle
She
pack,
basically
is
just
kinda
scammed
close,
us.
and
She
that's
could
where
have
we're watching
made it a
to
way to
change
write
everything
off
for them.
all of
But
that earnings, and
moving
she
on
wasn't
to
going to
race
get
number
any
two,
of
so
it.
it's what we expected. Void
But
is still
I
in
just
the
learned
last
that
place.
the
Morph
person
GPX
that
is
she
still
did
above them.
accounting,
But
her accountant,
for, like, the other teams, Step9, STX,
isn't actually an accountant. It's a
Piggy,
friend. I'm
and
pretty
Team Flash,
sure is what
they went down a little.
some people are telling me. So yeah, we lost America's money because
well,
Jules doesn't know how to
little
do
will actually
counting
have a big
properly.
impact if this keeps on
And
going for these
then
teams. Now, surprisingly, despite like I mentioned before,
we don't know
I
if we're
love
gonna
to
get
see
picked
the
up,
head
but
start point one when it
yeah,
comes
PSF
to
can go.
this
Not
ranking.
Melody,
You
love
actually
Melody,
see
but bro,
Higby
like
and RIQ as
people
both
like
being on
Jules,
the
you
first
gotta
page
watch out for
at
them.
day
They're
number 1, but
snakes,
look how
and I
far
didn't
they've
know
been
that, so
pushed down.
it is what it is. Kind of tough, but
will be the most one
live
of the
and
most
learn.
up there.
Kind of
But
pissed
we
off
are
still,
pretty much
but
on the second page, so it's not
oh well.
really being
What
used
can
as
you do?
efficient for the advantage when it comes to the hit start points at this point. So hopefully they can do have a bit of a comeback. I don't know what happened between these teams. Like half of the Indonesian teams feels like a bit shaking when it comes to getting into the grand finals. Like they are not mentally prepared for this, or they're just not waking up.
Well, yeah. To be fair, that majority of them were on page 1 before we started the day.
Melody Cohen or something. Yeah, but Melody's nice. Melody wasn't in control of the money. Jules was in control of 100% of our money.
Yeah, I guess they're still at the 50-50 mark. But if one more drops to page 2, then I guess the narrative will be like that. But we're done with sign-off, so that's only going to play once every day. And we're going to move on to Erangel. And obviously, based on the grand final stats, with Utilized scoring 2 chicken dinners in Erangel, they are still on top.
Yeah, plus it's surprising not seeing Boom up here. It just shows that Boom possibly just, trying to pick every single map. Maybe they are on 5th place at this point. High chance there is. But a lot of Indonesian teams are here. BTR, Talon and Alter Ego. When it comes to average elimination points, you have to give it to BTR. They are the most aggressive teams compared to all the other 4. But when it comes to placement points, you do line strategically, they do fare better. But the one that's really scary is going to be BTR. Because it feels like they're balancing both placement points and elimination points.
But let's see how many eliminations they can get, because it's going to be a fresh new map here. And here are the predicted drop spots. So based on this data, the predicted drop spots, we will have 2 teams in Hospital, Alter Ego and Void. Zarki, it really depends on the flight path, because we know that for Vampire,
Nobody lands
flight
Milk the
path's on top,
Power?
but Zarki is on,
That's
it's
fucking
at the bottom,
interesting.
They go to Primos instead. So I doubt that the clash would happen, but if it does, then it's pretty unusual if you ask me.
I do wish we do have SMB circle, so finally we can see a progress for Void side, because that might be their circle if that's the case here. And even the flight path, but when it comes to this
That's
season,
so true.
it's always been the hardest spot up there. We did saw a lot of Northern Circle.
That's the first time I've probably ever seen Milk the Power be like,
still vacant.
no one's landing there.
Taking that for now, despite we do have a lot of Northern Circle these
What are these
days,
maps
but
supposed to
next
look
map
like?
is
Oh
gonna be
my
Red Bull Arena. But you guys
god.
watching at home,
Dude,
don't
that is
forget to
so
drop
beautiful.
yourself a
Like
couple of
this,
likes, maybe
this
even
shit
subscribe to the
right,
channel and give us a bit of a support
this
on
shit
channel,
right here,
because if you do,
this is
it's gonna be
beautiful.
a big
Fucking, I see a
impact
Wrangle,
for
a
English
Wrangle,
channel
a
entirely.
Wrangle,
We might actually
Miramar,
have English
Miramar, bro.
channel back to the
Fuck
league stage, I
Sanok.
don't know, but
That,
we really
bro,
need to
Sanok is
support
dog
them
shit.
so much.
I love playing
yes,
Erangel
all your
Miramar, bro.
presence, is
I wish
really
that's how
appreciated.
PMPL was.
Of course, without
No
you
Sanok,
guys,
no
we
Vikendi,
wouldn't
just a
be here.
Wrangle, Miramar.
And every time when I say it, I mean it. Because that is true, right? That is true. So, yeah, do
Sup?
bring
What's
on
up,
your
Krish?
friends to the channel.
How are you?
Because right now we are on day number 2. Things are really starting to heat up. Day number 3 is going to be the grand finale. So, in case any of your friends, for some reason, they can't make it today, right? Tomorrow is a must-watch, because we'll wrap things up. We'll not only know who will pick the trophy, but we also know who will get the ticket to be.
Yo, chat, should I play PUBG Mobile after this?
Now, speaking of PMGO, it's commencing very soon, by the way, and I think around 2 weeks' time, it's gonna be around
Probably
4th
not.
of April, when it's gonna be a first week of April.
Unless we pull
when
some mad viewers, bro.
we'll be in Brazil now. The moment we're done with this, there's gonna be only one slot to everyone to the side of PMGO. There's no rest and downtime at all for this place. They have to straight through to Brazil. Just fly over to Brazil and just start training once more. So I don't know if it's something that's a blessing, something they should be celebrated, or it's just a punishment where you don't have rest time at all for the teams.
Well, I guess that's what happens if you want to really be the best, right? You always want to win, and naturally, if you win, you progress to the next stage. It is just like how Vampire Esports felt last year, throughout the entire year. They
PL
won
already
all the
started.
stages except the
PMSLC
only
started
one
when
is the,
PMSL NA.
PMGC that they did not
We
secure the ticket
play.
to Istanbul. But other than that, they won everything, and then in between, they also
Let me find that
had
out for you.
Sea Games, they had like Asian Games, and all the other stuff happening in between as well. So their schedule was insanely packed. At some point, they were even saying that Thailand is their vacation. Everywhere else in the world is their home.
PMSL NA starts
Yeah,
on
that's kind of true. I think Thailand
April
is actually
19th,
where they really can get
and
to rest,
but my
but
team doesn't
thinking
play
of
till
the
April
game,
26th.
That's the life of a player,
So,
the life of a gamer.
PMSL
Are you living
NA
your life?
starts
Yeah,
April
I
9th,
guess so
or
for the players down there.
PMSL
So
NA
speaking of
starts
games,
April
you
19th,
get
but
to
my
everywhere
team
around
doesn't
the
play
world
till
these
April
days.
26th.
Congratulations for the teams that
It's a
actually
fucking
been traveling
droll.
the most. But speaking of our next map, when it comes to this Erangel, okay, so we do have Empires in our view right now, but when it comes to last match elimination, the most is going to be Pygmy. Now we do have Pygmy rising up the occasion here today. Same goes for DX. You actually hit your jackpot here today, might be Cloud.
I already scored that, so who knows?
How many matches over? That was just match 1. This is the second match.
I still have RRQ.
This is day 2, so
yes, I do
this
have
is this is gonna be match 8 out of 18. There's 3 matches a day, 3 days, or 6 matches a day, 3 days, and they're about to go into their 8th match
maybe
out of
they can come up
18.
with something like what the Xavier came up with in sign-off.
The Xavier is, I have to say, when it comes to Erangel, it's not really their strongest map, but maybe we'll see something happen.
Bro, just put me on Face Clan.
Later, but the one that
What the
we
fuck
should
we doing
have
here?
now is gonna be Boom. You call it for you to Alliance today. They're almost close to getting number 1 once more, with stretching the gap and margin between. Now on the side of the other teams, we haven't seen like the one that I called out for. I don't know, will they happen today for 79? Even Alter Ego, where are they? So they are definitely struggling.
Those the
UD
boys
Alliance,
at
it
You
feels
Do
like they're
Alliance,
just
baby.
floating this PMSL easily, just fly through all the courses with no problem. Very
Yo, chat, I
smooth
1v1 that
flying
guy
and
right there.
sailing.
That guy right there. Oh,
They
far end
are
on
definitely up there.
You Do Alliance, the far left guy.
If you gotta
I
think about
1v1
it, they
him.
have been, like, up there
I just
since
haven't
game
uploaded the
number
video yet. I
And
recorded it, I just haven't uploaded it
If they
yet.
are able to maintain the number 1 until the end, there's only one team that did it in PMPL Southeast Asia. That is Xavier back in the day. So if they can do that, they will equal up the record. But of course, it's a tall ask considering that there is still Boom Esports trailing very closely behind.
Boom. Now, surprisingly, despite we actually
Yo.
see a lot of Boom.
Yo,
like,
listen, I have mad respect for
a lot
bald
of them
people.
actually
Some
consistently
people
get
can rock
themselves
it.
in the top 2.
That
But
motherfucker
they
right there,
don't
that guy
have
gets a
much
bald patch.
plays, compared to UD Alliance. And that's going to be something that's more scary because
Well,
it
you
just shows
guys
that
have
Boom
played
love
like
to creep
them for gathering same
around
place, same
without
devices.
actually being the center of attention. It's
I mean,
just very
no,
strategic
so
in
for
that sense
PMSL
outside
NA,
of
we
Boom.
have to qualify through PMSL
If
NA.
you think about it, right? Other
And
than that,
then
they
if we make
also have
PMSL
not made
Americas,
any
then we go down to
substitutions. So I
Brazil.
don't know, is that part of
But we have to
their
qualify through
strategy or not to keep
PMSL
up with the pace?
NA
We need to
first
wait
to
and
get to
see,
PMSL
because this
Americas.
round, you're going to be the same lineup.
It's like
inside of us
basically
in
like
Wrangle match.
the same system. You top whatever teams qualify from PMPL NA to PMPL Americas. It's the same format. PMSL NA to PMSL Americas, except Americas this time is a LAN.
Now back towards Erangel, our first of Erangel today when it comes to the 8th match out of 18. Numbers getting lower
8
and
out
lower
of
when it comes to maps
18.
being left to play, but I love this fly pod. This is beautiful when it comes to
Bro, see, that's troll right there. They literally match predicted on where Vampire was gonna land. Vampire was gonna land, and it was either supposed to be Zarki or Primorsk, and they go Stalbert Kameshki. That shit's so troll.
Absolutely. That's the biggest factor, of course. So we
Mad
keep an eye
respect
on
for
that.
him, bro.
Still hopeful for a bit to the base circle in the PMSL, so especially the grand finals. So let's see if that comes up here. But when it comes to the drops, very, very interesting. Primos is kind of far. Zarki is kind of far. Vampire Esports taking Stalbert Kameshki instead, knowing that there's no other team there based on yesterday's data. So they switch up the strategy and just be adaptable to the situation.
It's smart, I have to say. They're taking the unwanted places by most of
Where
the
the
team.
fuck
but
is
will
Alter Ego
another team
going? Where
actually
they
do
land?
the same thing, because Morph is actually
probably go
legging
Bofka, huh?
around the same corner around Stalbert of Fields as
Reasonable.
well, just on top of Taverni. They might actually happen to be crossing their
Damn.
path away.
What a Yasnaya zone.
Way too early. Pygmy might spot some of the players when they just try to parachute themselves down, but didn't get any. He's got himself a motorbike and just gonna flee away from the scene. So nothing is happening for now. But when it comes to where they drop, due to how generous the flight path was, so there's gonna be a bit of unusual initial drop from all the other teams.
Well, for now, the
Vampire just hype. I mean, they're in third place right now, so I mean,
don't see
like,
anyone
you know,
else
they do
yet,
good in their
but,
region. And they
maybe we'll
do,
get a
bro.
good
They do
visual
fucking
later on
amazing in
once everyone settles
PMWI for
down.
some reason.
But for
So
now,
it's like,
looking at the Rising Star
bro,
voting,
it's actually insane how like
Trang actually is kind of
they win back-to-back PMWIs, and they're really good in their region. So like, they're good in their region. They're good at like
and we got
PMWIs like
out there, which,
half
couldn't
worlds,
read,
like good teams go, but then a
town.
lot of shitter teams go.
It was Tony
And
K
then
for
they
sort of
just shit the
quiet
bed
and
in
apart
PMGC,
from
and
the
everybody
else,
was
but Originary on
surprised.
second, Zeta on third.
Like everybody was like, "Holy shit, the
Mela,
back-to-back
and then we have
PMWI
Shrek.
champions just
Well,
fucking shit the bed in
I
PMGC."
say only Mela coming
And
from face on the
everybody
side
was
of
shocked,
teams.
and I was,
But yeah, when it
There's
comes
like-
to
there's-
the side of the
I don't know,
top rising
it's weird.
star,
Vampire's a weird team. They're like a
well, they
50-50.
are not really
They either
rising,
do
but
really
they are
good,
star
or they
players
fucking
in the
blow.
first place.
And
But region-wise,
I mean,
yeah, they are
they're doing
pretty
decent. One good
like,
game, and
across
they're in
all the
contention
globe
of being in
even.
first place. So
Well,
they
it is
win,
what it is.
they'll
I
probably
don't
be
know,
in
do we
first
have a
place,
trophy for that by
or
the
maybe
end
like
of
10 points off,
this
5, 10
tournament?
points
I guess
off.
we do get. It should be right.
If they have a decent amount of kills.
I don't know. There was no announcement for that.
What is that?
So I think not. But
They're
what
30
there is
points
for
away?
Sure is that
Oh,
there
fuck,
is a
never
prize
mind.
pool for it.
They're like,
So
that's like a
whoever
game.
gets the
They need
rising
like
star
a
by the
game
end
in
of this tournament,
10 plus kills.
divided by region, that one person will get extra cash.
That's
PMWI is in their region. No. So like, well,
extra prize.
yeah, I mean,
So
PMWI
make
was
sure that you
probably
vote
like
for your
hosted in their
favorite
region,
players
right?
down
But
there,
like,
regarding whatever region they are at.
A7 was there, like
It's gonna be
Brazilian
your
teams were there,
responsibility. It's also your tournament. You might
Mongolian
actually win
teams
something
were
out of this,
there.
who knows? Because there's gonna be
like
a lot of
there were
giveaways,
there
lot of
was
prizes
like
and a
really
lot of
good
things
regional
that you
teams
can
there,
get
but then like
during this
there was
tournament. Like, for
really
example,
bad
if you
regional
happen to be
teams
a
there, like
manager,
Mazexis from
or
North
you
America.
happen to be just nobody
PMWI
manager,
was
you
like
can
a
just
voting
move,
game,
just go to
so
Tropicana
like
Gardens
if you're a
Mall.
good team
It's
and you
free
had
entry,
clout,
if I'm not
like
mistaken,
you would
and
do
you can
good in the
get
tournament.
involved
If
with
you're
lot
just a
of
team that has
activities
clout,
on
like
site.
you're gonna do bad.
There's
That's
happening
basically how like
live
Mazexis was
venue
in North
that
America.
mall, where we saw
Like,
some of the 5-minute
They
dances,
had
sorry, 5-second
decent
dances
clout,
yesterday
but
where,
like
you can get
not a
free
team that could
t-shirt and free
compete
merchandise
for a
official
decent
from
amount of money or high
PUBG Mobile
placement.
itself. So you get something out of this tournament to make it a very memorable event in your lifetime.
Yeah, and on top of
Damn.
that as well, there are
It looks like
some
we
of
don't get the.
teams who open up booths
It looks
there,
like
so you
PUBG
can get
Mobile is
team
not
merchandises
giving
as well.
pro
Probably the
players
best way to get it, because
like
if you,
outfits to wear.
order online, you
Like
need
we have to wear
wait,
that
and
glacier
you can't
outfit
really
instead of
try
like
out
an
sizes
outfit that
and
they
all that. You
usually
gotta
give
take a
us that
guess,
has like
but
the Pro
there,
League.
you're
Yeah, it looks
able
like we either have to wear the
test out
glitter
the
outfit or
sizes,
the
and if you
glacier
like it,
outfit.
immediate
That's
purchase,
troll.
you immediately
What?
get it. So I think there's a lot of
Is it
advantage
like-
for
Okay.
visiting this prestigious event that's currently happening at Tropicana Gardens Mall.
You would
right
think
now,
that like
and of course tomorrow
since
as well.
PUBG Mobile is going like
Have you been to the event? I
like
mean, like, have you actually
to
go there
LAN
yourself
events
yet?
now, like
Yeah,
we're
I
going to
mean,
like major
been
LAN
to the
events,
matches, so
that they would actually
before the
prioritize
match begins.
giving
Well,
like
if I had a teleportation
like
door,
branded
then
outfits to the pro players to wear
yes, I
instead of having
will, but
instead to wear like
unfortunately, I
the
don't have one
glitter
of those.
outfit or the
I was
glacier
supposed to
outfit.
go there.
Like
I promised somebody I will be there
I don't
tomorrow.
even
know
understand.
if I
Like
can
last
actually
split's
join.
outfit,
I
that blue
really wish I
outfit that
guess
had
there
like the
might
Pro
be
League on it.
team booth
Like,
actually,
that was sick.
exists down there. They
Like
open up
let's
for
just
the
wear that
merchandise
again.
booth, because
Why?
I
I
would
don't
love
know.
to
That's
get
weird.
my hands
That's
on
weird.
those merchandise, especially if Alter Ego open up the booth. I mean, like their merch is wow.
Well, then I'll spoil it for you now. So
Dude, is
the ones
Geek
that,
4-man? Oh no, it's
that
just 2-man
are
open. You has. I was about to say,
Sep9
Jesus.
and Udo Alliance.
Hey man, what's up, Coach? How are you?
No, I think it's, and that one, those
PMWI happened in their home ground?
Regarding the others,
Oh
I
yeah, I
don't
guess
too
they have.
well.
They got the.
Hopefully,
They got
hopefully for
the
next few
the home
seasons
buff.
We do have that much more. Maybe it's according to region-wise.
Yeah, I guess. And I guess it also depends on like the logistics and all that. A lot
Bro,
of
they're playing a
configuration,
ballsy
right? So it's
game
just not,
rotating
like,
like this in an open
opening up
top
one
US.
magically. And
Where's
yeah,
the rest of
hopefully
their
we'll get
team at?
more of that in the future because from what I heard is that sales
That
for
last split outfit,
the
I have
teams
it
that open up
permanently.
booths there, they have
Yeah, I
been
don't.
flying, and
I
sales have been
wish
amazing. So
PUBG
that was
Mobile would like
yesterday.
give
Can you
pro
imagine,
players
today
like
is the weekend, there will
permanent
be
outfits.
expected to be
You know,
more
since
people there.
we're the
So
ones
yeah,
that like
the merchandise would fly even
are playing the
faster.
game
So for you guys out
competitively,
there who happen to be close
but
by,
yet we only get them
any
for
one
like
of those
90
merch,
days.
you gotta do it today.
Like we only get them
And make sure
temporarily,
you
and then
happen
they
to be
take
there
them away
early,
from
because
us. Like
after 7 now, that
that's
could be a
something I
problem.
really wish
Because
PUBG
the
Mobile
moment,
didn't do is
we break it
not
down
make
fast
them
after iftar,
temporarily.
because
Like
it's
I wish
Ramadan
like
season.
if you played in a
There's gonna be
pro
more
league
people down
and
there
the
because they're
outfit that
more
we were
energetic
required to wear,
after,
like
you know, they had their
you
dinner
give that player
before
the
breaking
permanent
off fast.
outfit,
Now also, I do
because
love
like
reading a
why
podcast
wouldn't
about
you?
chess,
Like
nothing is happening
how
here.
hard of a
Not
click is a
really
button?
seeing
I
any
bet there's
actions
an edit
going
button that
into
literally
the
is
game.
you
I
pick
did
between
actually
permanent
notice about a
or
comment coming up from,
temporarily.
I think it was Fearless.
They,
Somebody's
I don't know,
comparing
bro.
between
I have mixed
PMWI
emotions,
and
but
PMGC Trophy. Now, don't
I'm
forget
not.
we have
I
another
can't
one
question
PMGO
them
this
because
season for the
like you know,
trophy, so good luck with
PUBG
that.
Mobile
I mean,
runs
which
like
one is
crazy
better than the
events
other?
for us.
Which one is bigger? I'm always complimenting. Comparing and contemplating on that for quite some time, for years now, and up to this point, I have no answer for that.
It is
But
what it
if
is.
it's something about price point, is it the money?
But at the
monetary
same
value,
time,
or is just the title itself,
oh well.
or they have different values on it? I personally don't really know at this point.
Well,
Asia wins every
one thing's for
major
sure
PUBG
is that,
event. What are you
despite
guys doing?
PMWI
Well, no,
being a
like,
World Invitational,
bro,
and it's
it's
sort of
not
like a
just
world
like I'm
championship
saying
because
it just
involves
for my
some of the best
team
teams
or like
around the
just
world
North
as well.
America.
But
Like
even though
every
if, like,
every
you win
team
PMWI,
in
let's
every
say, for
region,
example,
they don't
Vancouver,
get the
they
outfits
won it,
permanently. Like
twice,
they're all
but
temporarily.
nobody
Like
actually calls them
wasn't
the world
talking
champions.
just
If
about
you
like
notice
my
it.
region.
Yeah, nobody calls them the world champions. They still call them PMWI champions, but if
No, they call it invited.
I was
they
talking
voted
as a
in?
whole.
No,
I
they
know
were
that
not
NA,
voted in.
bro.
The one
Like
that was voted in
NA
was
is like
Iceland.
the worst
But
clouded
they
region
qualified
right
there.
now. And like
So, but they were still
I
not called the world
understand
champions.
that.
But
Like
if you're like
there's
PMC,
like
global
our region's
finals,
dead. There's nothing I can
champion,
do about it
PTR,
though.
you're still like global world.
I wish there was,
champions
but
until
there's
now.
like there's nothing
And I'm
I can
waiting
do
for
about it.
PMGO to make its own scene about are we enough to call wolves or not, or something like that. I mean, man, maybe we should have one big title that comprises
Bro,
all these three
that
trophies.
FL
and
team
whoever
needs to take
actually won that
K19
trophy
split.
before, they can get to the tournament. Maybe one day pass. But we do have a bit of action.
They need to take K19 split. I think that's what they were going towards.
When it comes back to the game, you know, Lions just happen to be passing by another team. I think that's going to be a Gig Fam possibly. Now, do you have any thoughts regarding Gig Fam this season, Cloud?
I think the fact that Mika is not playing is a big effect to them. And yes, they did recover in week number 2. Week 3, obviously they were okay. But in the long run, I think
nobody's died.
Still need Mika in the lineup.
That's a first. That's
if
kind of
Mika
cool.
is
That's
available to
crazy.
play,
That's
he'll definitely
suspicious.
become the main lineup. And if on the bench,
Bro, chat, you see
you
that
would
shit?
have, more hands on deck.
Right.
On the bench.
You know
to
what I'm
be
talking
able
about.
to
This shit right here.
replace or replenish some of these teams. So
That's
think
my
that
fire
is actually
alarm.
a big factor.
It fell off my wall yesterday.
Well,
In the
big
middle of the
big
night, scared the
factors
shit
on
out of me.
Gig Fam.
It was
Things are not
beeping,
doing great
like,
at all,
it
as
usually
Lost
like
Eyes in
beeps when it's
STX.
like
break once more.
when it's
I
like
love
low on
seeing Break.
batteries.
Every single time he doesn't
I
hesitate to
fucking
make a call
didn't hear it
immediately.
beeping.
But can he? Sam
Woke
9 versus
woke up
STX
to it
once more.
falling,
Round
making
two,
this
different
loud
round
ass
dining.
like
Now,
sound.
this is gonna be
Wow.
fun.
So troll.
Wow.
Sim
That's a
9 just
kung fu
got.
move there by
Wait, that's not
Soaz.
Sim 9. No, it is Sim 9.
Jump
And
flick.
BTR's
Man, that is something out of the movie.
third party.
Well, we are in PUBG Mobile. It's everything, and everything impossible is here. XTX GK with BTR now coming into his STX. Sem9 left with
Wait,
only
where's the
one
rest of
player. I don't
Sem9?
know where that last player is at.
Oh,
right
it's
now.
only
I think
one
he's
up.
across the
Probably
street,
Kenny,
just
bro.
watching
Kenny's
and
the goat.
witnessing what's happening here.
Kenny's
We're
probably last
watching
one up for
some
Sem 9.
Go down in flames. But STX and BTR. BTR trying to actually corner them around. Look at where Luxy is right now. It's on the flank side. Straight to Soaz. Oh my god,
FaZe
there's
and
no running from that.
Well, we have
Voin
to shift
fighting.
over the momentum to Voin right now as they lose Zeta, leaving Maxius alone in this building against the members of
Oh my god,
FaZe
he's a
Clan.
DBS.
And Maxius with
Oh my god.
DBS going up
Oh
to
my god, he
the floor,
whiffed.
chasing his
Oh my god.
opponent. They are playing straight. Oh, but on the lower ground. What a nice bait, luring him up onto the floor.
Bro, that's so troll.
Well,
Oh my
Staircase
god.
is gonna be
Bro,
very
how do you
difficult
miss
players
that?
in this CQC fight and combat.
So
Mela
fucked.
going in for Vaughn, chasing them out. But Vaughn just gonna go way deep and dive. Just gonna take in the
Dude,
blue
what?
and take a bit of a swim.
They just
We're
killed
not
him
gonna
for nothing?
be that harsh.
They crashed for
playing
nothing.
So much fight. We're just a peaceful person going in for the dive and just.
Oh my
assimilate.
god, look at
STX
this
on the other
fucking
hand.
zone, bro.
BTR still
If you
going
asked
on with
me,
Love Smith.
if you
BTR
told
being
me
surrounded,
this was what our
STX,
Wrangle game was gonna look
BFAN,
like,
one of the players of BTR
get
will
the
be
fuck
going
outta
down
here.
as a trade and as a
I hate
sacrificial
zones like
lamb.
this where it's like
Those
half
hands
north,
of
half
STX,
south, and
but it
it's a
looks like
fucking river dividing the
Yeah,
damn
but you
zone.
have to make it
Bro,
close because they don't have the
You're
circle
literally
on them.
risking a 50-50
And
chance.
now
What you have to
Brick,
do in these zones is
he's
literally
time to
just try to
reset.
take control over a
Luxy is
fucking
playing
bridge.
this time.
That shit, this zone is so
looks
troll.
like the dynamic duo, the twins, they are playing together.
So troll.
Luxy on the other angle tries to lock
Oh,
in
the nade.
Break.
The nade from
with
Break.
a long range nade all the way downtown.
I
I
didn't
doubt
hit.
they'll hit.
Oh, we do have 7-9's visitor up there. That last play of 7-9 will have to say goodbye now as the entirety of Alter Ego have to be parked right on top. Feels like the one that I'm doing for my prediction, cursing all these players today. I'm jinxing them, all of them being eliminated quite early. On the side of yours did remarkably well with Misery.
Ooh.
Now
Oh,
putting
man,
say out of his
got
Misery,
So
Morph
tough.
losing one man, very segregated players.
Wow, that's a 3-pointer there by Misery. And now he wants to make sure that point is his.
Oh, they're gonna pick him up. They're
Tossing
gonna pick him
out
up.
that
His
last
teammate's coming.
nade. And not securing it just yet, but we'll need to wait and see if he gets it at
Bro,
the end.
MRPX
But
is
what we're
doing
sure
like
right now
really
is
bad.
STX
Like, weren't they?
making their move.
Chat, wasn't
They're
like
coming a little bit
MRPX like
later, potentially
really good in
big top five
PMGC?
teams. BTR
Didn't they
aware
do
of the
like
presence
pretty
of
decent?
Alter Ego in front of them. Duxie tries to spray down Boycel. One bullet, that's it, but not enough to knock him down.
Just at the horizon where the terrain just helps on side of Boycha, but is separated between his teammates there. Alter Ego is scattered about for their formation. Now VTR will try to break their ranks, but for the side of Alter Ego, they try to reunite once more. Saxi's not happy. I think the twins are playing both together here today. And both of them remaining as the sole survivor for BTR. So you do have to touch about
What
the
is going
twins
on here?
both playing right now. Luxy and Zuxy, while STX
Yeah, it's rotating a
trying
fucking
to
smoking
run away
buggy when
and
my
trying
teammate
to
got the
back off from
Dacia.
you allies, but
Fucking
Break
mate.
is not taking none of that BS anymore. He's just gonna go in for the kills. He
Oh.
doesn't like to back off.
Wait,
Oh.
how did
Fucking
how did he got knocked? But okay,
Bro,
we're not
Yudu
gonna
is
take a look
just
at the
tearing
replay
up
again.
the place.
But for Yudu Alliance,
Wait.
defended the guard against STX.
Wait,
STX
what?
now loses Break, and now they only have one active player
That was
left. STX smoked out vehicle.
Bro, I ain't even gonna question
GK
shit.
got into the circle. There is an empty house in front of him, but let's see where will he go? How far?
Wait,
will
why-
he
why
go
is
into the circle?
he-
Xavier
no.
there. Smoked
Wait,
out
there's no
vehicle.
way.
I'm holding my breath right now.
How far can that vehicle go?
Yeah, that guy's
And
trying.
it will not go far.
2019 BTR,
Understand.
Indonesia,
A smoke up
2020.
vehicle cannot last long. But back to the side of Alter
Oh,
Ego.
2019
Flash
BTR,
will be visited by
Indonesia,
Alter Ego
2020.
and Boom at the same time. Speaking of the devil, both of them happen to be, taking advantage of Team Flash,
who
who
won
happen to be
2020?
hammered in between both of teams.
Oh, I also wanted to
Who the
point
fuck
out
won
that
PMGC
Yudu Alliance now has
2020?
more than 100 points, so welcome to the 3-digit club. Now, boys still taken out.
Bro, Coach,
going up against
who
Team
won
Flash,
PMGC
up on
2020?
the higher ground, and they
Who
have
the fuck was
compound
that?
to work with.
Oh, it was
Almost,
Nova.
that
They
was
won
knocked
back
out
to
by
back.
Ruki.
Jesus
Alter
Christ,
Ego,
I'm a
two active
fucking
players left.
retard.
Team Flash finding the rest of them. Goes to at the forefront, tossing out a volley to flush them out. Moves towards the
Forgot.
left side, spraying down one member of Alter Ego. Octa on his knees. And Alter Ego loses the fight to Team Flash.
Yeah, that's what it was. 2019
Great
BTR, then the
defense from
Nova
side
had
of
the
Gozer
back-to-back
and Rez of
World
Team Flash,
or
despite
Grand
being
Finals,
visited by two
and then
teams
S2G,
at the
and then
same
IHC.
time. They
Yeah.
still
Well, I
refuse
mean,
to go down easy.
Summon, I'm not
FaZe,
arguing
on
with
the
you.
other hand, going in for
Everybody
both
knows that
entrants.
Asia's
It's gonna
the
be Vaughn
superior
eliminated,
region.
But for FaZe, they are not
Like,
done. I don't know
There's
who
just
they
nothing.
are spraying
Like
on, because everybody's
there's
dying.
nothing to
They're just
argue
quite
there. Like
paranoid at the
everybody
very
knows
last
that
minute, just to
Asia
be safe.
is like the best
They're
team.
better to be safe than sorry. But back to the side of Team Flash, they are chasing
It's unfortunate.
the heck
I wish
out of
NA was,
Rosemary.
decent,
Blown
but
out vehicle. Rosemary falls to move. Lucky enough, the smoke is
they're,
deployed.
like,
So he has some space.
we're just an
But
underdeveloped
that is
region.
nowhere near the circle. 300
There's
meters
not a
away
lot of
without
true
the vehicle.
IGLs.
And there are
There's
teams
not a
right
lot
in
of
front
true
him.
support
Talent shooting at
players. There's
Rosemary. And this is where
what tends to happen in
Rosemary
NA
will
is support
prey for his
players
life. for safety.
transition into becoming IGLs,
Just run
and then
swim.
NA teams
That's
don't
really the
have
options for Rosemary right now, the only sole
a support
survivor.
player. They have IGLs and 3
Ego,
fraggers. Like
run
that's what my
away
team
from
was.
the hands and the
I was
wrath
support
of
player,
Team Flash. They
transitioned
definitely
into an
regretted, like,
IGL,
we should
and now I have 3
not
gunners. Like
knocking on the door
there's
of
not
Team
enough true
Flash
IGLs to
now
have
and
support
taking the
players
karma
in
Just run
NA.
away, but
Is
now
what
Talon
from
knows
what I
to
could tell.
respond it to a side of Team
We just
Flash.
don't have enough
He's
like.
migrating towards the other side. It might actually bomb into
I don't know.
Rosemary again. Oh,
I feel like I have this
man.
conversation like every single day.
But they
with my
wanted to go
team.
for Rosemary, but it was Misery that was
Or with
prepared
somebody.
to take down Gosu.
And everybody knows the answer.
Now eliminated by Rosemary. Well, you wanted him so
Dude, they
much.
both made it in the
Well,
fucking water. That is so troll. They
He's
can
definitely
stay in
very
there.
loyal, Rosemary.
They can
And
stay
more
in
loyal to
the
his
cars,
misery as well.
but they
It's
can't kill
everywhere.
people.
You chase me out, now I'm chasing you, hunting you down. Taking advantage as a solo player. Now that's remarkable. Insane. Genius. What, 6 million IQs while you try to play, push and pull from all the other teams, but in the end you're the one winning for everything coming up from the side of Alter Ego.
Oh yeah, and not only one member of Team Flash, now the rest of them in trouble because there's more GPX underneath this bridge, and they probably totally didn't expect that. Now we got GigFam on screen here against BTR, the Tachibana twins, Luxy Zuxy against GigFam.
Hard to get. Rosemary finally fallen down off the map. But now we remains with 10 teams with the side of BTR hunting people down. The Tachibana twins, like we mentioned before, Luxy and Zuxy, just cleaning off all the houses, service for free, getting all those eliminations in hand.
And here we go, circle time. Face can right in the middle of the circle. Such a big advantage for them. Judo Alliance, they are in the school apartment. They start to move out right now.
Damn, FaZe got blessed at Garden. Holy shit. I mean, so did DX. Their L compound's crazy.
Against teams on the flank.
But damn, did FaZe get blessed. They're going to get crashed on the north side of Garden probably, and they're going to have to play near Squad House and Barn.
We heard the footsteps of the twins just now, Luxy and Zuxy, but they are on different level of floor entirely. Ionized and quite hesitant to get into the compound. They try to divide and conquer against 2 players of BTR. It's 2v3 for now. GigFam, they have to really calculate this one out. If not, they might actually be visited by another team nearby on their northern side in less than 100 meters away. GigFam, they definitely want to clean up the job here.
And BTR, baby.
Remaining players of BTR, but it's just
Wait, those are the brothers.
hard to
It's just the brothers alive, Luxy and Zuxy. Let's see if they can pull some brother magic real quick.
Unless GigFam, they go all the
See
way
if
in,
the
but they
see
don't
if the
have
bros
information
can
where
take on a
exactly their
2v3.
opponents are at. Zuxy's on the left side, Luxy's on the right side.
Oh,
Now
Luxy,
Zuxy
help Zuxy,
boarded
Luxy.
into this room. They go all in onto him. They kind of know where he is. At the same time,
Oh,
aiming onto
Luxy.
Luxy is the first
Zuxy,
one to go
there's
down.
one.
Zuxy is
We
the
got
next
him
one.
one.
Zuxy was secured at point, and now
There's 2.
all the other Zuxy
There's
was
2.
second. Gets
There's
taken
2.
knockdown. Could this be a comeback clutch? Izane resets. Zuxy shows himself, but he needs to reload as well as he goes up to the second floor.
feels like they're playing in the maze here. Hopefully they won't hit a dead end in the room. On side of GigFam, it almost got completely out.
You know he's going for the revive, Zuxy. Jump out the window. Don't go down. Okay. I mean, you're him. I forgot. You know he's reviving in the closet. You know he's reviving in the closet.
Trying to find where each corner that they're trying to reassess the situation here for the side of GigFam. Somebody is actually shooting him from behind. Zuxy!
That's unfortunate. GG. FaZe Clan has the most controversial record in every virtual game. They have a lot of esports teams that they push a lot of money into those teams, and like, you know, you put the more money you push into teams, the more your team is better, because you get to pick up better players, or you make players feel more confident and more wanting to play a game because they're getting like more money paid, right? So for instance, like, oh, what's
playing under the bridge because they don't like the light at all.
Players just tend to have more, you know,
vampires try to force them out anyhow.
a more need to want to do good when they get paid good, you know.
DX
when they get shown love, like they want to show love to the org. It's just like FaZe is really good at doing that though. They're really good at showing love and paying their players very well. And they end up having, you know, above average teams in like every game that they go to. Like I know they used to have a really good Rocket League team, esports team, because I used to like love watching Rocket League esports. Oh my gosh, he connected with that nade. Damn. And he's gonna get the revive. So troll.
Oh, the bridge did save them for a bit longer, coming out from the side of Morpheus.
Dude, FaZe is getting blessed, bro. Holy shit.
Got the best compound. The last circle is death, and they
That's
are
so
in
troll.
the center. What else can they ask? Everything is there for them. And Yuri Lions, Olio bleeding out, hoping for Jimmy to get back up on his feet, but Jimmy keep being tossed around by those nades.
Y'all are still alive too,
bro.
bro.
Another nade. Oh my Jimmy. What an unfortunate place he can get. My God, Pygmy!
Man, that was a
Damn, but they're about to die. Because PG me? Oh, get the KP, get the KP. That's what I'm talking about, Jimmy.
To punish him back for looking the other side. Jimmy OP now knocked down. A little bit of a follow-up here by John. And now Judo Alliance. They still have Leon's on the other side. Leon being the last man standing.
Oh, Leon's dipping with the buggy. He said, "Fuck this, I'm
Made a
out."
bit of a U-turn and just rotate the other way around. Ron trying to stop in a bit too late now.
Wait, they had their Shaq to play, and they didn't play it?
Try to hide it out, hoping nobody will actually find him. Talon on the other hand spotted out Izane. And Gig Fam, despite their scuffle against BTR just now, have to settle down at 7th place.
Yeah, had a decent start, but I guess it's an okay round. They finished at 7th with a decent amount of elimination points. As for Leon,
oh, he's in zone at that rock. He's chilling. He just has to.
Yet. Still trying to hold on.
No, he actually might not
as long
be
as
chilling.
possible on the outside. But the moment they cross the storeroom, he will be out in the open.
Is that? Oh, PGMI is probably gonna have like a rock. Oh no, they're gonna die. Yeah, Leon lives. He's chilling.
Now this is going to be a high percentage data when you see those numbers up there when it comes to who might actually get the highest chance of winning the chicken. This is going to be the tweaking they should watch out for. Zay spotted out by Paxi. He whiffed it just a tiny bit. Managed to clip it and connect the dots for now.
Bro,
Lennox on the other end. Oh man, Lennox is brutal way to go.
Oh, where did they come from?
How?
All the way from the other side. It is a red face butting in. And now Bella spraying.
Bro, DX. What the fuck?
Right smack in the middle of the
They're
circle
getting
with
trolled
this
right now.
fortress. And a full squad.
DBS got a big nerf, but it's still OP. Bro, I know, it's crazy. All shotguns got a big nerf.
Big blunder happening on the side of Talon just now. Self-naded and finish off by the enemy right across them. You do lines.
The Karrakin
trying to get the chicken,
shotgun,
but
the
still
M8010
get
or
himself in the top 5
M1080,
and
or
top 6
I don't even
every
fucking know.
single match.
It also
So
got a
they will
massive nerf,
maintain
and so S12K is the new meta now. Since DBS got nerfed, S12K does more damage.
DX. Can DX got getting that back-to-back chicken dinner once more, despite the percentage is more towards FaZe cleanses. They got themselves the center of the circle. They got the compounds. They got the building. They got everything for FaZe.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They have the compound in the middle of the circle. I mean, at this point, they're looking pretty solid. Even D'Xavier can't cut across at this moment. Knock after knock after knock. D'Xavier needs to reset.
Oh my gosh, what a rotation by Vexy, bro.
The circle will continue to shrink. Should go still onto.
Oh my god, he's in zone.
Still has it.
Pygmy barely touching the rim. Morph have to cut across FaZe Clan if they want to get into the skull. And DX and FaZe Clan both will try to keep Morph from entering. Now that's going to be difficult. But Pygmy, they do have a clear path if they're not being spotted. Because right now Morph attracting all the unwanted attention.
Bro, DX is holding on for dear life, bro. Holy shit.
One single tree.
They're 7 meters outside zone.
It's going to be real crucial for them to hold on as long as possible. For Morph GPX, no trees for them. Now depending on smokes to get as close as possible to FaZe Clan. And FaZe Clan knows that somebody's lurking behind. They're keeping an eye, but at the same time, they need to evacuate to the other house.
Joru hoping the smokes will actually give them a bit of covers temporarily, making sure that FaZe Clan a bit delulu due to the smokes. Not sure about which silhouette and what are the silhouettes inside of smoke for now. FaZe Clan decided not to overutilize their throwables. Try to play it as calm as possible. The axe hovering around that broken total UAZ and try to hope that tree will be their savior for now. But Pygmy Vaxi is gonna be the solo wolf.
Yeah, time
Going
is
in as a duo. Yeah, the time is not there for them.
especially for Mob GPX, since they're the furthest away from the circle amongst all the other teams. Smokes are out, so no option for them. They have to find a way to crawl as close as possible. Now they're in the same compound as a FaZe Clan, but not within the circle yet. FaZe Clan really gatekeeping by the edge.
Yoru trying to make a move first, advancing to a side of the angles of the compound of FaZe Clan. Might actually bump into Pygmy in that straight line of vision. Now DX decided they cannot hovering around that tree anymore. They need to advance. The only way for them is to actually use a smoke morph. Barely hanging on. The walls trying to stop them. Zero just barely alive to get into the compound of FaZe.
Yeah, there was a close name there in the face of Zero. But we still have stage 8 circle. Let's keep an eye on that as well as Moment tosses the neon to the other side. But it is the blue that knocks down Zero.
What a name.
Moment giving up a big one. Oh, clipping on one. There's going to be a Kobe morph. Entirely decapitated. It's going to be FaZe Clan moving towards this side, clearing off the angle with the blue zone. Just finish off Morph. Hazel barely standing up. They cannot do anything than just putting on bandage. They cannot even try to pick out. Mormon finished off the entirety of Morph. The whole crew is out within just seconds.
Well, looks like luck.
Oh my god, this game. If DX wins this game, this is so troll.
All they need to do is hold on to their current position, wait for the other teams to come into the circle, including Pygmy, who needs to come in as well. But FaZe Clan, because they know they have the man advantage, they know they have the numbers, they're setting up right now, putting their buggy on the outside, ready to move into the circle.
Speaking of the circle, DX do get the circle for themselves. Can they score back-to-back chicken here? Like Alliance did it yesterday, they want to do it as well. Pygmy going in between. FaZe Clan will try to move, but Pygmy actually will try to swerve around. Norman getting on the sidelines, getting on the one. Down to only last player left. While DX taking advantage of sealing it away in the very last minute.
And it's going to be one apiece, leaving now with only 2 teams left. FaZe Clan and D Xavier. FaZe Clan pretty much within the circle at this moment. D Xavier on the other side have been within the circle for the longest time, but they do not have the numbers, hence the percentage thus favors towards FaZe Clan. As D Xavier, how are they going to defend this? Because the zone will close entirely. Some of the players will be forced to move front.
On the side of D Xavier, they will try to defy those numbers as much as they can. You know, splitting themselves in a 2-1 formation. While Mormon has been very sneaky. He got himself quite a good play yesterday. He's bringing the momentum from yesterday till today. This guy have no fear at all. Just keep on pushing with no limit, nothing to stop him.
Ooh, yes. But the only thing that can stop all these teams is definitely the blue. So it's something that they need to stay away from. As FaZe Clan edges closer and closer to the middle of the circle, popping up that smoke. And they got a lot of it after looting from teams trying to come towards them, especially from Mob GPX.
Oh my gosh. This match is like NA, like in Hyper goes compound.
Really when he showed himself, ready with the
wow, what a fucking name.
That when you got
Other 2 on the left, I think they know that.
Lamborghini, there's too many love on the side of FaZe Clan towards his side. Now Trovo and Project now, it's going to be them snaking towards the end. But the problem is they need to stand up. And FaZe Clan more than ready to take the fight head on. Trovo and Project still within the vision of the side of FaZe Clan. Mormon and the rest of FaZe will actually try to hunt them down. And they barely got any space here. That's going to be FaZe Clan. It's definitely going to be theirs to take. No way they can go wrong here.
And no way for them to miss out the chicken
What
dinner.
a game.
The chicken dinner number 2 for FaZe Clan. Yesterday they got 1 in the final game. This time 1 inside of Rango. FaZe Clan is not giving up. They are here to stay the challenge for the title.
Feels good, and they are in a good place, setting up a great team by
game.
Mormon, and the entire team feels like they are vamped up for today. Yesterday's momentum being dragged until today. That's a good play and a good start of the day for the side of FaZe Clan. Where do they stand by the end of this? The overall rankings later. Will it actually push them up to the top 5 or not just yet?
Ooh, they could potentially be page 1, but we'll need to wait and see as to tabulate the official scores. For now, it is FaZe Clan with Onzens coming in with the most damage dished out in this round. A follow-up by none other than Mela himself. So great work by FaZe Clan, and all of these players, each and every one of them, contributed to getting elimination points for the team.
True. Wow, Onzens doubled everybody else
Damn.
down there. But everybody
What a
did
game.
actually put quite a lot of effort when it comes to those chicken dinner, but when it comes to them,
Is there any favorite team?
To Onzens. It's been a while
SA,
since Onzens, and even
mine
now, actually
AE.
on top of the page here for the
For this
hopefully
PMSL,
finally
my
start to
favorite
get their
team
footings
is
right, and this might just be the start
oh, what's
for
that
them,
team's
not
name?
the end.
I
Because they need to come back somehow.
I like
because
the
Clout usually after they got themselves
what the
kicked in the
actually
next
let me
round,
just
they will
look at all
start
the teams,
to
bro.
have a bit of a blunder.
Before I
Hopefully that's not the case for FaZe Clan.
Well, it wasn't the case for Udo Alliance as
let me
well.
look at fuck
So
Jesus
it could
Christ,
be
I
a
can't even talk
momentum
right now,
here.
chat. What have you done
when
to
they
me?
scored this chicken dinner. Who
Alright,
knows?
let me go to
These
PUBG
teams, They got
Mobile.
the chicken dinner before this, and they still get the second place finish in this
Jeez.
round. Still looking pretty nice. But for the other teams that look pretty nice as well, gotta give a shout out to Mob GPX. They had a tough circle when the circle went
Why is my
towards
phone
FaZe
not
Clan.
working?
They had to come from below the bridge
There we go.
in an open space, but they still got
There we
the
go.
second most points out of all the other teams.
I do want to know who hold that 44 smoke grenade on the side of FaZe Clan. I think the most we actually saw in
I want
Witness before
BTR
was
to
160
that
each, but
dude. Why could I not think of their
49
name?
grenade,
I want BTR
44
to
smokes?
win this.
That's over 100.
I've always like loved the thought of two brothers playing together at a high level. Like that chemistry is unmatched. Being your twin brother is your fucking teammate, bro. That chemistry is unmatched. It's like you literally get to see your teammate when you go to bed, when you wake up, when you eat every fucking meal, and when you want to go out. That shit is so troll. I wish I had 3 brothers. I wish I was a quadruplet where I had 3 other brothers that were like all the same age. We're all born at the same time, bro. That team would have unmatched chemistry like it's nothing else. You can do VOD review on a fucking TV. Like, what? You all will probably get put on all the same routine. But there has to be something out there. Like there has to be some type of team that has 4 brothers playing together. Like, I just refuse to think that there's not. Damn, 3x or fucking 6x minimize the 308k is crazy. Does Form V have twins in their team? No, they don't. None of them are brothers.
Well, that is FaZe Clan netting the chicken dinner. A lot of the later stage of the circle smiled onto them as they got the compound that became the fortress. And towards the end, they wiped out a D-Savior to clinch the precious chicken dinner in day 2.
I agree. When it comes to defense, another team that I think there's two teams that I feel like is pretty strong when it comes to this map just now. FaZe is one of them. If you guys want to refer who will be good at a defending strike, I think FaZe will be one of them right now. When it comes to elimination, we've seen more before, but when it comes to the others, now Alter Ego definitely have no placement points, but Alter Ego, we saw how Rosemary chased down back like they are playing hard to get before. And where they're trying to run away from the other teams, that's where Rosemary tried to sneak from behind. That's a very smart play by a solo player of Alter Ego just now as the sole survivor. Udo Lions, despite they didn't score that much just now, but still securing 8 point totals with 5 eliminations. Now, we talked about this before, Cloud, yeah? If they got themselves a triple digit up there, definitely by now. So if you got 1 million, you call you've been called millionaire, a billion called billionaire. And then if you got 100, what do you call your son?
100 there?
So stupid.
Yeah, that's me. But
it's so funny. I'm sorry, so lame. Okay.
But you know what else is not really funny? Boom Esports. 4 points, Euro Alliance 8 points. So another gap that still remains between the two of them. And another thing that's not funny is Sem9 actually getting 0 points this round, man. I know there's a lot of concern from Sem9 fans, and yeah, that sort of result, it's definitely not something that fans will be happy with.
Now, one thing I want to know now, right? Okay, FaZe Clan might actually overtake Boom by end of today if they keep on going like this for Boom side. But Udo Alliance, now if they keep going like this, it feels like nobody can cut them down. It feels like all the other teams are playing for a different placement entirely.
Any favorite team from NA? Yeah.
Anymore because Udo Alliance is
my team.
So solid up there. They are in solitude and nobody can just disturb them in that solitudeness.
But not gonna lie, right? Like the Page 2 teams have been stepping it up. The Xavier, FaZe Clan now number 3. Yes, there's still like a 32-point gap, but we still have a lot more games to go. So for them to catch up is still not mathematically impossible. But let's look at Page 2 as well. So out of the Page 2 teams, 2 teams slid down. Alter Ego missing out on Page 1, pushed down because of the performance by FaZe Clan, and Sem9 with a 0-point round unfortunately goes down even further.
Some of them are not punching at all. We're talking about RRQ, STX, and GigFam more than 4 and 4. There's no point at all for today. That's more than not funny. That's devastating for side of 4 now.
Yo, Coach, let me know, Coach. Fucking don't leave. Look at these kicks that I got.
Like we saw TX example, they has been remarkable entire day here today since yesterday. In the last few minutes of Miroma, feels
Coach,
like
look at these Johns.
Find their formula that
They're
works
fucking slick, son.
But
I've been
for
wearing
the
them
others,
a
on the
lot,
other hand,
so they have like a
especially
crease in the
teams
front.
that we
But bro,
saw
these things
during
are
the league
fucking
stage, they are
gas.
bombastic, explosive. When it comes to this
Fucking
tournament of
cream,
finals, they
Coach.
just quiet down.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's also like the effect of having like a crowd in front of them. You know, that can also be like an extra pressure for some teams or some players who are inexperienced of managing that sort of pressure. So that could be the case as well.
Well, put your brain outside and just don't use the brain for now. I guess that's the best case scenario for all the players that really fighting for.
Damn boy, what are those? Those are the shoes I'm gonna be wearing on stage in Brazil if we make it. That's what those are. I guess they dripped out.
Even though they didn't get any
Just kidding.
today, it's not as stellar performance as yesterday with Triple Chicken plus a crazy amount of eliminations. But today it feels like they have different objective entirely, maintaining it as much as possible at the top 5. Don't over reckless with their plays, but just play it safe. It feels like play it safe is today's logo on motto for Udo Alliance.
Yeah, I do feel that as well. Like there's a shift of type of strategy that.
Never heard of that
today.
team name? Is that a
And
new
also,
organization?
If we were to put in a different context,
Bro,
seems like their
summon.
objective is also
Bro,
to
stop
survive
fucking with me.
longer
Right now,
than
okay, bro,
Boom.
I'll even ask
So
you.
far in the
Who's the
2 rounds,
best team in North
they have been
America right now?
able to do that. And as long as
Who
they can
are the top
keep
3
that
teams in
pace
North
up,
America right now? Be
well,
so
just put
serious.
Boom away for now. until another
Because,
team
like,
arises. But for now,
I'm
it's
not
been
trying to be
working out.
cocky, and I'm not trying to sound like an
that's the
asshole.
only thing they're
But
watching
if,
out right
like,
now. It's like not please, it's just wait for boom. You know,
bro,
it's
there's
actually
no way
making
that
it
my
more
team's not
simpler
a
for
top
team
team
to have
in NA
only
right now.
one mission to go one at a
Like,
time. Like previously, yesterday it has to
I'm
be
sick and
fun
tired
to
of being
do
the
a lot for
underdogs.
them. They
Jesus
have to get
Christ.
this and that and get those elimination, get those chickens, and they managed to pull it off. Now today, just wait for boom. You know, if boom is don't really pop off there. If they got boom got in top 5, they have to be in top 5.
Morning, what's
That's
up,
gonna be
Bandit?
their main concern for today. But for the others, can they overtake you, Elias? Now that's a bigger question. Now, do you think, other than boom right now, do you think there's any shot of any chances of other teams that actually can break the ranks of Udo Lions so far?
I mean, at this point, it does look like Phase 2 teams stepping it up. We can see FaZe Clan now number 3. BTR also still somewhere there. So well, as a viewer, you will want to see exciting stuff, right? And an exciting race towards the end. And I do believe that we will see a few teams able to race it out to the end. And it's not going to be like a two-way race, or maybe even like Utilize is going all the way. I think the gap will shrink based on like the games that we have seen today.
But for now, we have more chit-chatting moment later on, but we have to hit the brakes for a bit because people need to go to loo and stuff, and the players need to...
It's hard.
So
NA
see you
team
guys in a
changes
couple of
every
minutes
season, no
after this break.
consistency. Bro, my team has been together for a year and a half now. Me, Nate, Zuko, and Juancho are staying together. We're chilling. Bro, my team's not changing at all. I don't want it to change. Changes for fucking losers. No, I'm kidding. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody. I didn't mean that. Nah, I like the team we're in with right now. We're staying together. Told you, maybe people will notice you no matter what. If you're number 1, yes, they will notice you. Yeah, I know. So, Troll. Don't worry, coach. Don't worry. We'll do good this split. Trust. We'll do good this split. Been playing this game for too damn long not to get a first place under my belt. Almost had a last split with 3rd, but dude, I want that gold medal, coach. Come on now. What's good, gang? What's up, Santo? How are you? I trust you, bruh.
Well, and welcome back
Bet,
from
bruh.
the break, ladies and gentlemen.
Fucking
This is
coach.
the PMSL 2024 Southeast Asia Spring Grand Finals. Together with me, Sir Cloud, as well as Choo Choo. And upcoming soon will be another round of Irregular. So far, Page 2 teams have been putting in a good performance.
That's kind of true. We talked about DX and FaZe Clan right now, despite nobody calling out for them when it comes to their predictions. I did actually vote for Vampire as VPE, but FaZe Clan, as per usual, I mean, like FaZe Clan, they always live up to their name when it comes to Kings of Comeback. All of a sudden, they're rising up out of nowhere when they're even falling off behind. But they're doing pretty okay so far. That's how they always do in Grand Finals. But if you're talking about the other teams, example like what happened to our last PMSL champions, the Alter Ego teams, and also when it comes to Boom, it's like they are pulling their stretch away from Udo Lions. And speaking of Udo Lions, I think it has been a long time for South Asia Championship to be taken by a Malaysian team.
Yes, the last one was Udo Gang back in 2020?
2019?
Yeah,
No, I think it's
2020.
2019.
2019 was still the PMCO era. 2020 is
Obviously.
already the PMPL era. Yeah, I remember that because it was the pandemic era and everyone's at home. So, yeah. So that was the last time, really. So who knows this time, right? And it feels like a lot of teams can be in contention for it, including like the Thai teams as well. The Face Clan looking pretty nice, and they do have a record of coming back.
Holy shit, I just zoned out.
That's kind of true. So, like we mentioned before, nothing is certain
About to zone out
until
again, I
the
need to check
very
something.
last map is done,
Real quick.
which is going to be tomorrow. So, in case you guys missed out and you happen to be in Malaysia, you want to go to Tropicana Gardens Mall, it's still going to be there for tomorrow. And plus, before you're heading up there, just make sure you have abundant of food because it's going to be.
Come on, low.
There's a lot of bazaar going on around Ramadan, right? So they might as well take their chances to try out some new stuff out there. But speaking of which, now we talked about the teams rising up today. The Axe example, Face Clan. They are teams like Pygmy. We didn't mention them, and like Voin. Like, what happened to Voin? They're so strong in league stage.
Well, you know, it reminds me of the story of this other Indonesian team. I need to remember that, but I'll think about it later because we're going for an interview. So, host, take it away.
Offline của team thì cũng khá là quen rồi, cho nên là bọn em không gặp bất cứ khó khăn gì, chỉ có cái là vượt qua bản thân của chính mỗi cá nhân thôi.
Because our team have performed offline for a number of times already, so we don't have any difficulties in this aspect. The only thing we need to overcome is ourselves.
I think that's true, especially when you reach at a level at this stage, right? Like the finals, I think at this level, you're only competing with yourself and to see whether you yourself can perform. All right, so before we leave, before we say goodbye, before you guys prepare for your third game, I've got a personal question that I want to ask. Actually, it's not even a question. Since you are in Malaysia, G, we want to teach you, we're having Bulan Ramadan at the moment, we're having fasting month, so we want to teach him to say Selamat Berbuka, which means breaking fast, happy fasting.
Thì hiện tại mình đang thi đấu tại Malaysia và các bạn tại đất nước Malaysia xinh đẹp này thì đang trải qua mùa Ramadan, thì rất hy vọng là bạn có thể nói một câu với các khán giả ở đây và các người bạn chơi ở đây.
Selamat Berbuka. Selamat Berbuka. Selamat Berbuka. Buka. Yeah, perfect.
Selamat.
Selamat.
Selamat buka.
Thank you so much, G. That was amazing. Thank you so much, G. And for those of you watching, thank you so much. If you want to watch this live, come on down to Tropicana Garden Malls. Thank you so much, G. Thank you so much, Viola. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the third game? Because I'm passing it over to our casters.
Thank you,
Okay.
Faisal. Selamat terbuka.
That's
Oh my
the only
God, the
part that
re-
we managed to see. So,
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
yeah, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. At least we get to see like an attempt of translating the breakfasting speech. Right, that was best thing. But
Because today is like super fast out. The breaks is like less than a minute. The interview is less than a minute for us.
Yep. So yeah, but anyway, I guess there will be change a bit later. But anyway, coming back to like the team, you did talk about Void, and I just remember which team had a similar story, right? It is Void back then. League stage, total awesome, very good, but towards the later stage of the league, then they start like lost steam. So I guess it's like one of those like the new team that breaks into the scene at this stage. Then yeah, it's a different way of managing the momentum. I guess it's the same story with the NKT team from Thailand.
Dude, I'm waiting for this next
It's
game. What the
NKT's
heck's going on
playing
here?
Grand finals. Like you mentioned about just now, there's another team like Void. Oh wait, it is Void. So Void is just doing Void things all over again when it comes to the grand finals. Unfortunate. Enough for them. Hopefully they can actually rectify that mistake and try to work things out to improvise so they can actually push their best when it comes to the grand finals. So other than that, we also have Gig Fam. Don't forget about Gig Fam. Also coming up, Team Flash. Also the same case like Void. So I guess it's like down to the grand finals. Anything can happen. If there's a lot of big changes, then it's going to be a lot of a difference for the teams that's trying to push their past in the grand finals there.
Well, what we do get to see are these amazing teams are pushing themselves through and through again. So in this round, it is Face Clan netting the chicken dinner with a lot of
Team are you on
damage,
now?
almost double the amount of
I see
behavior,
you. It's
followed by
me,
Bob
Nate,
GBX, who came
Zuko,
from underneath the bridge to try to take over the
Wancho,
compound. That
Trick,
was
and
helped by
Atomic.
Face
It's a
Man, but it
passion
was
fruit roster,
obviously
except we
kinda
dropped
hard.
Dark and
But
6less when we
Judo
picked up
Alliance is still
Atomic and
up in
Trick.
top 4, so they still maintain their momentum against Boom.
And boom. So far, okay, one thing that's going to be a major difference, at least today, we might actually get what you wish for, Cloud. We have 4 different flags flying, obviously. So far, it's going to be 2. Vietnam and Thailand didn't fly too much yesterday, unless FaZe you consider as the last map in Murama. Now, we're starting off yesterday, a lot of Malaysian and Indonesian teams getting themselves a chicken dinner, and this might be it. Today might be the day that we have a bit of a roulette between all the teams. Everybody actually will score themselves one chicken here.
Yeah, will be kind of nice. It will be kind of nice to see that. Yeah, yesterday we didn't get to see at least one region scoring a chicken dinner each. So maybe today we'll get to see that. And we gotta think about it. Now that we already have Xavier and Baseline getting chicken dinner, technically in the grand finals as a whole, every team or every region has gotten a chicken dinner. For every team to get a chicken dinner, it's going to be impossible now because, well, Live took 3 of them yesterday.
Blaming them. And they got it. Maybe some teams will actually got a double chicken today because we can see DX really trying so hard to get that back to back, but unfortunate enough they just didn't make it in the very last minute because I was expected DX to really go like that only in Murama, but surprisingly they are pushing all
Dude, I
the
need this
way
game
and
to
just
start.
play
What's
out of their
going
way
on
when it
here?
comes to even a
What the
Rainbow
hell?
these days. So they actually might have a shot getting that triple chicken also in a day. It feels like it's a trend for this season. If you're not having that triple chicken, you're not worth mentioning anymore.
Wow. Okay. I mean, if teams can be up there without the triple chicken dinner, yeah, I guess that will change the perspective altogether. But of course, for now, cannot deny that that is still the highlight of the grand finals, the triple chicken dinner. It's because of that, right? It kind of like overshadowed the moment chicken dinner, the last round yesterday, which I think was amazing. Because obviously the triple chicken dinner is on the surface easier to look at.
But it's more painful, right? The fact that you starting off such a strong start with a
Whole lot of
triple chicken,
yapping, but no game
basically
is crazy. Bro,
the
I know.
hat
I don't know
of
what's
the
going
day
on.
just
I'm waiting for a
kind of
fucking game.
overshadow whatever the other teams actually perform. Plus, that's a lot of pressure for you to Lions. They already scored a triple chicken, a hat trick. That pretty much the highlight of the entire show for now. They need to close the deal with the trophy. If they can't land the trophy, there's no point of getting those hat trick anymore.
Yeah, absolutely, right? That's why sometimes we have this saying of no chicken, no problem. But so far, of course, now these teams are really having that statement for themselves. Yeah, unless another team without the triple chicken dinner getting the
Join to
number
buy
one spot, then, yeah,
food
we'll start
for
to talk about
Ramadan.
that.
See you soon.
But
See you later, Summon.
whatever it takes to get the points in, whether it's by chicken, whether it's by eliminations, it is now for the grind. Because we're after this round, we are exactly past the halfway mark of our grand finals.
That's kind of true. Halfway through and halfway to go. But we do have a bit of debacle and also a debate between our netizens and the chat just now. Now, I personally feel like, yes, I agree with Mormon
Another
being
minute
a
and
bit
a half or
underrated.
15. Jesus.
Personally, I feel like Mormon has been amazing. Saying this for instance, but what do you think, Cloud?
Moment underrated? I think it's not underrated, but I think it's more of like overshadowed because you have number one, you have Torres, who's like the OG player, and then you have Mela, who always puts up a good performance, and obviously he came from Infinity, so he had the status even before Moment. So it's more of like, yeah, their names pop up more often than Moment.
That's kind of true. Underrated is not the case. The underrated is where nobody mentioned about that person and suddenly they are pushing up as the best player. Like, that's what happened to Adit Luke before, right? He's not being mentioned enough. In this case, I think it's going to be Zeta, but I don't know about Zeta right now. Voice not doing so great. But the moment they switched Super None yesterday, they do have a bit of glimmer of hope yesterday for Void.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Keenan
what was that
comes
face,
in,
bro?
one of the original members of Void. And Frankie is have been chilling all this while, even like in PMGC, even like in the previous PMSL. So yeah, he's been taking a backseat in the lineup of D-Saber. But let's see how will he perform without Frankie in the next round.
We're back for our second wrangle, and it's gonna be, will it be the Axe closing another chicken dinner? They were closed just now, or it's gonna be Euro Lions coming back after yesterday's
Here we go, baby.
Performance of
Average
Euro
points
Lions.
is
So far,
fucking
the average points taken
11.8.
into
God
Euro
damn.
Lions as 11.8. While Boom, despite number 2, now this is where it's
Let's
kind
go
of
BTR.
to be Boom, right? You are on the second rank when it comes to the overall ranking against Euro Lions, but when you come across the average points in the grand finals, the stat Boom barely actually shows up as the top 3. They're rarely being up there.
Yes, and these are based on average points, right? So so sometimes it's like it's not like only this and average point at only this map. So we gotta also tabulate like the Miramar map, which they did well yesterday. So that's also the contribution to the overall charts. Now looking over at some of the other stats as well, these are individual stats. Rosemary, despite him having an on-off day yesterday, but he's still up there with the most average eliminations.
Rosemary, the only one that actually pushing up Alter Ego all by himself here. I hate to break the news. Last year, there's a lot of speculation saying Rosemary literally carrying the team by himself. But I think that speculation definitely should be
How
implemented.
the fuck is Rosemary MVPing for
because
this
I don't see
damn
a lot of
tournament? His
Alter
team's in
Ego
9th
putting on
place.
their
What the
weight
fuck?
other than,
I
Rosemary.
didn't realize that.
And despite
That shit's so
Alter
troll.
Ego is actually in the top 10, the only one that really showing up for them is going to be Rosemary only.
Yeah, of course. Whenever if you ask them or anyone asks them, I did ask them as well. Ask the previous Alter Ego coach Defiant, Rosemary himself, and his other teammates. All of them would say that. Oh, it's a team game, of course. Yeah, of course, it's a team. You would give that sort of harmonious answer, but I guess in reality, like what you said, right? It is quite apparent that if Rosemary doesn't perform, Alter Ego doesn't perform. So that's the scary part here of Alter Ego. And can you imagine this, right? What if one day or in the near future, Rosemary gets transferred to another team?
Oh man, imagine going to BTR.
Super, super scary.
I imagine you have the Tachibana twins, Zuxi, Luxi, BTR, and then suddenly Rosemary just flee over to BTR. Now that's something big.
I'll give a
Holy
fun fact
smokes.
as well. During the off season, before the Twins came back to BTR, actually Rosemary was one of the transfer targets of BTR. But after they got the news that the Twins are coming back to BTR, so the Rosemary thing, they didn't really pursue the Rosemary thing.
Now, it would be more interesting to see if suddenly a Thai team's picking up Rosemary. That's something else, because we do know like a lot of Indonesia and Malaysian teams love to transfer between each other because of how the language barrier is actually lower compared to Thais or Vietnam. But if they actually can do that, I mean, that's going to be amazing. I do want to see for once a mixture of the Thai teams with I think we had that with Secret Gin before. I think Rax actually went over to Secret Gin back in the days, and that's only one time, right? And none of that. If only with Rosemary, imagine Rosemary get into Vampires or Face going, holy smoke, that's going to be a different team entirely.
Yeah, it's funny that you bring up the whole Rex thing, right? He.
Oh, yeah, about that.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to go there. Well, I'll just keep it as the fact that he did not play a single round for Secret Chin. Yeah, but yeah, if you guys want to talk about the details, we'll take that off the we'll take that off stream. We'll take that off stream. But you know what? There was a serious consideration for a Thai team back in the day to pick up an Indonesian player, and this Thai team was a Power Triple Eight, and which is now known as Vampire Esports. And if anyone watches my podcast, yeah, you would know who it is. Ding ding ding. So that is a
Power Triple Eight. That's ancient name, man.
That's an ancient name. Yeah, even before that was the rebrand. That was the before Vampire Esports rebrand. So they were exploring and they were positive about picking up the player, but at the end of the day, something happened and they didn't move forward for it. But they would have wanted it. That's what I can
Don't
say as a
spoil it.
teaser.
People have to watch your podcast for it. Don't spoil
Of
it.
course,
for
yes,
all of
podcast
them.
But they
Go
say
and
you can
watch
check
his
out my
podcast,
channel.
guys.
you know, you can see a very familiar figure there. If you click on it, the person is Ken from
This
Boom
caster just
Esports.
shout,
He has
just
zero
like
review, all
fucking
that. So you guys can check
airing
it out.
himself out.
Go
Like,
for
hey,
gossip.
subscribe to my YouTube when
out.
he's
It's just
view like
going for gossip for the read. If you guys want to know more, just go for the channel.
self
podcast. You need to know
promo
that.
when you're
It's a
casting
must
a pro
if you're
league
PUBG Mobile
is
diehard fan, okay?
crazy, bro.
Yeah, or any other. Well, okay, I will not mention that further. But yeah, I mean,
I
well,
love this
people
question.
share. We'll just accept it as it is. Why not?
I love this question. I think this question should be implemented in your podcast as well. If Rosemary was to transfer Vampire, I did actually think it for a bit just now. Who would you transfer out if Rosemary happened to be in for Vampires? And this is going to be a difficult question because of Vampires, a lot of the players are indispensable, or maybe it can just be
Bro,
needed when
this is
it's
actually
needed
such a
at
good
a
zone
certain
for
Hmm,
FL
Okay,
since they
putting
wait no
language aside,
FL
right?
went
Let's put
Gakka.
language aside, but yeah,
Who
that
was it?
will be a
Talon.
non-discussion.
Since they went Yaz, they
I
have
think-
such a good like
I think,
such a good
and this
game
will be
unless they
probably
like
unpopular
somehow do
opinion.
like
I think
mess
probably
up
Newsy.
horribly. What?
Yeah, as in he replaces Newsy because his role is an entry fragger. Newsy has been trying to find his pace with the team ever since the Infinity, and he was a very solid entry fragger back then. But he's still trying to find that pace somehow with the Vampire. So I think that if Rosemary would
I'm gonna
come
turn my
in,
camera
the
off
best
real
role
quick.
to replace would be Newsy's role.
And funny enough, for me, it's more controversial. I think Tony K. That's a big one. I know, but because for me, it's very similar how Tony K and actually how Rosemary think alike when they're actually playing the game. It's kind of pointless to have two persons having the same sort of train of thought to actually be implemented in the game. But like I mentioned before, the thing is, even you look at the subs for Vampires, they're having super sub as well. It's Fluke and also Ravenclaw, who used to be the HL, but I don't think Ravenclaw gonna play anytime now. I think he's going for the coach management, coach staffing these days. But yeah, Fluke, we haven't seen him a lot as well. So I mean, like we've seen
We're
him
here.
play before. He's pretty good.
I'm
so
back.
I
My bad.
personally like.
Wait,
I
actually,
don't know.
no, I
If
am back.
Face
Chilling.
compared to Vampires,
We're chilling.
which one is better for Rosemary in that case? But still, it's gonna be a question mark that never be answered since that's never gonna happen. I think in the future.
Talon and
That's-
Flash
that's
share.
very-
Yeah, I
that's
saw
a
that
very
they land
interesting
Yaz
debate, though.
together,
Is it-
but
would it be Phase or Vampire? would be
Flash's
meant
alt drop
for,
is Gakka.
Rosemary, and I
And
still
they
think
went Gakka
Vampire
this game.
because of my previous answer. Because I don't think there will
Damn,
be a
that
suitable
M16 hurts,
role
huh?
or person to replace in Phase for Rosemary's position.
Bro, why are they still talking about Rosemary, bro?
Well, what do I know?
These
There's
casters
not
are
many
like
people like
trying to
Rosemary,
convince
but
Rosemary to
problem with
fucking leave
Rosemary is
AE and
gonna
go
be
join like a better
to
team.
find
Like
the fit
in the middle of a
team
fucking grand
that's
final pro league
that
when
can actually gel well with
bro,
them
what?
when his team play. You know?
these
I
commentators
don't
are
think
actually
it's
so
not
troll.
that the current
What the
roster
fuck?
is not suited for him, but it feels like the only one that actually having tremendous growth in a very, very rapid speed is
Yeah,
gonna
bro,
be just
Talon are
Rosemary.
chilling.
The
They
others
just-
are having a hard time.
They just
to
need a
catch him
whole
up with
police
his
station
gameplay.
in Courthouse.
But speaking of gameplay right now, Mob GPX in the gameplay with FaZe Clan. Moment eliminated. Hazel still holding on. His other teammates coming by. Hazel still needs to stay alive. And still okay. 10% of health. Onsen. Sprays. Moving vehicle. Say comes in. Knocking down a member of FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan falling apart to Mob GPX.
The accident bound to happen anyhow. They will clash. It seems a bit of trading done for both team. 2-4-2 possibly. Hazel still breathing. Zay finished off FaZe Clan members. Now this is going to be tough for FaZe Clan. We didn't mention about the moment you got yourself chicken. You got that momentum. The next round they start to lose it.
Although that wasn't the case for Xavier though, but now it's being the case for FaZe Clan. Okay, just had to say it, right? They might lose Parison,
MRPX and Boom
but Zay,
fighting.
oh, okay, Boom. Drive by,
Dang.
Frenzy, picking up the point.
MRPX is getting folded, bro.
Mob GPX now. Now everyone's like trying to get this high ground because I think we got a couple of Starburst circles on yesterday, so everyone knows the value of getting those big slopes.
Well, if everybody thinking the same thing, I guess that's going to be also a big problem for all these guys. M9 and RQ. You hide down once more. It's going to be him first to be on his knees. There's going to be trouble spelling out big one for Sem9.
Yeah, there was a stat for which player goes down first in a particular team. Yuhai might be up there, unfortunately. It's an
Damn.
unfortunate stat, but Deb Nathan Abasa, where did the name come from? RRQ now has the advantage, but I believe
What?
that Yuhai should be back up again. That finish off just like that, but no mercy. Knockdown, finish off by
Wait.
Keenan from somewhere else, from the other side.
There's 4 teams. Yeah, Gig Fam is in here as well. Which angle did they were standing all this while? This is not great for both Team RRQ and Sam. Now, I feel like both teams will be eliminated at this point, since the other two's just watching from sideline. But RRQ, Sam 9 fought back. UI winning back for the side of Sam 9, despite they almost lost him early on. The entire team of RRQ will go down without
what?
anything but Voin and Gig Fam.
Popping
They are interested
the
in
buggy
part of
tires
this
that's
for more.
on the fucking wall is also crazy
But
to me.
no third party crashing here
What?
by Boyd. They're just happy to take the long range shots. A boy still crashing onto Billboard, and that's going to be another point. And we can see the fans celebrating 7-9's win against RRQ. But 7-9 will be playing the rest of the round without them, unfortunately, as they move over to BTR. Suxy pressure down the members of STX from afar. Soas gets away.
Well, BTR have been hunting and running people down for the entire day here. They are one of the most
Oh my gosh,
aggressive
Talon's
team
chilling.
with the most elimination
They're chilling.
numbers compared to all the
They're
others.
Talon's
Even
winning
the
this fucking
Lions
game. I'm
don't
calling it,
have as
baby.
much frack as they
That is
do.
such a
Just
goated
placement
zone for the Yaz 9
positions,
team.
It's a bit difficult for the side
So
of
troll.
BTR for now. But where do they stand themselves? BTR outside of the circle, Alter Ego taking Starboy with no disruption or whatsoever. But BTR, they have to go so many hoops. They have to just go through so many hurdles to get into the center.
Yeah, look at this, right? Like a good amount of teams still traveling into the circle, and they have to make a choice, right? Whether it's going to be inside of Yasnaya Polyana or whether it's going to be on the outside of it, because you kind of like still have that 50-50. But I do expect teams to go into Yasnaya. We might see more of them. The last we saw, Base Clan hit there, and they are probably already in it. And if they can be there, it's probably going to be another good fortress for them. They seem to be fans of Dishonored compounds, but oh, look at the elimination again, Choo-Choo, again.
That's going to be 1,000 times.
PGMI also has a pretty good spot. That dip, the shack, and the one stack
Because we saw how UI
is a good split to play.
heavily depended by Sam 9 to make
I played that
pleasure of
before.
every
Need to
single
fucking build my
CQC
camera
or
down
fight he's
real quick.
involved in. They cannot afford to lose UI way too early. Now managed to reset on that, but on the side of Pick Me, they're going to be quiet for a bit. At least for side of Sam 9, things are a bit quiet for now.
Yeah,
but
like
not so much
why
for
the fuck
Lions.
is Vampire crashing Talon? This is the
What a
most
defense here
broken
by Valic.
spot
Knocking us
to
down.
play,
Vampire
and they
esports.
crash a
Immediate
compound.
retreat for them.
What?
They need to be shot at. Oh, 10% of health. Newsy has to make a quick stop here. Goes into this compound. And Newsy, together with Schwab,
Bro, out of all the positions that Vampire could have crashed, they crashed the one fucking. They crashed the one building that is like not fucking crashable in this fucking zone. Why the fuck would you crash courthouse and police station? Out of all the things, you know there's gonna be a team there. Why not crash the fucking North 6 stacks? Like a normal fucking team would if they see a team at police station. That shit is so troll what they just fucking did. They just lost 2 people for that. Now they're stuck at the fucking one story.
Want to join in the fray. Hello, welcome
What?
to Alliance. Welcome to the war zone.
Well, let's see.
Dude, like,
They came into the war zone,
NA
but
teams
they're
wouldn't
not
even
gonna
do
take any
that.
direct fight because I think the
I don't
mindset of, like,
think.
we gotta live
Maybe.
longer
Actually, they
than
probably
Boom.
fucking would.
We're
It's
gonna
NA.
stay put until we see the elimination feed that Boom's name comes out. And so far, so good for Judo Alliance. Team Flash sent out Woonty to do the scouting work, just get information on where Judo Alliance is at. And now they do know that they're there. It's a matter of choice whether they want to go for it.
Yep, Team Flash just behind them. I like the fact that
Holy shit, this determines if Talon wins the game or not. Shift. Oh,
Team Boom right
I mean,
now,
they're still
but
in zone.
where
They'll
are
chill.
the Booms at the current moment? We barely can actually spot them.
But
out.
look, bro, if Vampire was a North 3
I
stack,
don't think so, but
they
where
would have
are
fucking
they?
beat Boom to the
Yes,
north,
I am.
the North 6 stacks,
By
the North
edge
apartments.
of Yes,
They would have
Oh, yeah,
fucking
they're-
beat
they're
Boom
the
there,
orange
and they would have been chilling.
There you
Next to
go.
face.
But no,
So
they
Circle
want to
moved
crash
up,
Courthouse.
and Boom is still in it.
What?
Judo Alliance need
Bro,
to
my mind is
travel
still fucking
further forward.
blown.
And one knockdown on the Judo Alliance, Leon's taken out by
This is actually
Cruiser for
so
Team
troll.
Flash.
Monty making a move. Udo Lions just gonna flee. They don't want to fight. They're not interested in this at all. But Talon will say no to that. Already been finished off. And now leaving only Udo Lions and
Udo
2
Lions
players
is
left.
fucking
now,
dead,
still
bro.
having
They're
a full squad.
goners.
Udo Lions gonna pop to go
See
down,
you
or they might
fucking
be cut
later,
off by
kids.
Jimmy Doubles. But that's gonna be Voin shutting them down as well. Jimmy is next. From the pen to the fire and into the grave. That's going to be Udo Lions eliminated. This giving so much opportunity for Boom to cut their way back in number one.
Oh, Boysil went down as well as the X fighting back, securing their point for themselves. And probably a couple more. But Drang will need to do the business now. Going up to the high ground, we do have Rosemary Esports coming in to be the savior for his team. But Alpha 7 bleeding up 50% of health left. Rosemary will need to pull up a clutch here by Soa since it's off angle. Rosemary, will he try to skid away or will he try to take this fight? Looks like trying to skid away, but not able to get out of Drunks' crosshair.
AE gone.
A lot of teams are trying to avoid.
Ooh, I like this rotation
trying
by
to
Flash.
negate all the damage. But
Wide
manage
fucking
to
wrap.
just move it
They're gonna
away
take the
from it.
one
But
stories,
back to a
work
side of
into
Young
zone,
T's
probably
been
for like the
running
cell
for
towers.
quite a bit
What
now,
is?
just crossing his Napoleon
What a
bit
Tation.
later than the rest
And
of
it's
the other
free
teams. Team
too.
Flash coming in a bit
So
later,
troll.
which can be way more safe
Holy
compared
shit.
to just all the other teams that happen to be forcing themselves into the fights because of how they want to cross over the other side.
Wow, look at the rotation by Team Flash. From the right side of the circle, 180 degree, and probably even more right now, going up north.
No fucking way.
This is a
If they make it,
crazy long
oh, he
rotation by
got
them.
shot
Marcos had to
out.
pay the price for it. But
That's
I
so
think
unfortunate.
they should be clear enough to revive him, or maybe not.
And definitely not at this point.
Oh my God.
With the Blues are closing
Oh my God,
in.
get his-
Will
get
they
one.
stop for a bit? There's going to be a bit of a
Oh
pit
my
stop.
god, they got
But
him.
Boom and Face both actually here. This is too risky for Team Flash to just cross this over. Yeah, they almost got it back to 360 degree in that case because they are on the right side just now. But is it worth it now since they are quite stuck themselves in between the zone and all the other teams down there?
Oh, still making that way long rotation going up north. And I can totally understand that, right? Because you don't want to bump into teams in the urban city. But they need to deal
Dude,
with STX
okay, what is this
now,
buggy driver
who
doing?
has the high ground against them. But maybe just for now because Circle might move away. Low U from Sem9 knocked down by Zeta. Audrey knocked down by Hazel from Mob GPX. Low U finish off by Dimsy. Looks like Sem9 only has one last player.
And that's going to be Kenny. Just barely hanging on. Voin bombarded by BTR,
Fucking Kenny, man.
their defense on ground and their fortress. Team Flash and now saying hi to Axe the Axe and just going to take this away possibly, but it's a bit tough place for them to fight since Axe the Axe has been here for the longest
Oh my
time.
god, Talon's still in
Outside of Team
fucking
Flash,
zone.
the moment they are
Talon's
there,
still in
trying to take
fucking
the
zone.
command away, the
Dude,
circle
it's gonna
decided to push
happen.
away
It's
from them,
gonna
but it's
happen.
quite
But look,
vacant
bro.
on the north
Look,
side
if
of the
Vampire
Scenario.
would have took
But Team Flash
Boom's
or
fucking
only one
spot.
team will survive
Oh
from the
my-
north here.
Dude.
Yeah, and guess who's
What?
the key team that has Circle in his Boom Esports within the Astaya. But I'm focusing on the BTR versus Void. Zuxi knocked down and now Nate's raining down onto the members
400
of
IQ.
BTR.
That was a
Luxy
good rotation by
running around.
Flash.
Lapa healed himself, but he needed to defend against the incoming Void. Luxy shoots. Luxy gets Zeta.
Lapai, it's hungry. He's going in with the DBS kills here with a couple of knocks by himself. Keenan having trouble with Wolf on the other end. My god, for Wolf. Voin kind of stuck in between, crushed down by both sides.
Oh, Talon's pushing him.
Long range button by 0
1 KP.
from the other side.
Come on. Keep going.
Man,
Keep going.
that was heartbreaking.
What's going
they
on here?
almost won the fight against PTR, but Zero had to be the anti-hero, I guess. And BTR still on the outside still.
BTR 2 times in a row, they almost lost the entirety of that lineup, but managed to just
Wait, no,
get
Talon's
away
out.
by
No, they
save
have
of a
the
bell at
edge.
the very last minute. Talon, on the other hand, will have to leave. The blue zone is closing. It's not going to be anybody's best friend, who nobody wants to be best friend with the blue zone. And Lapar will try to stop Talon from advancing, but can he make it on time? You need those buggies, you need those Dacia, but he have to cut across two teams,
Kenny.
make it 3 if you include them 9.
Oh, speaking of Sem9 now, we have Kenny on screen, the last member of Sem9. Of GPX in front of him, and they know he's there. Health shredded down to 60%. He has 2 nades, but does he have the space to toss them out? Pygmy taken out at number 12 without any elimination points. Another name will be tossed out by Kenny. Kenny almost knocked out. That is a very close one. Hazel has some
Damn,
volley
he
as
died.
well. But Kenny shot down by Hazel just like that with the Scar L.
Don't even need a nade for that for Kenny. He tried to last as long as he can, but back to the side of VTR. They are like zombies, being knocked down multiple times and being picked up all over again. But this time, will they finally being revived once more? Can the immortal of VTR finally dies and being just a normal?
How the fuck is this fight still going on? Flash and fucking
having a great
STK
time taking the fight with
and
Team
Break
Flash, but STX not doing so great now, aren't we?
Oh, now up
And Young has a
against
4x
team from the same region.
GK.
Looks like they're having a little bit of trouble with the Team Flash now. STX having to fight by the edge of the circle, nade after nade raining onto them. But actually, we gotta think about it, they have the same amount of manpower here, and STX still have the ground advantage.
So us try to peek over to Young. But Kwang, it's gonna be the main player for Team Flash for now, but can they open up the angles? Yeah, STX Soa slowly try to push himself forward. He got one, that's gonna be a crucial one. This is the time.
Nade.
It's go time. Just go!
Go time for SOAS, ex-member of BN United with a one nade. And now can they follow up? This is going to be the big question because they don't have a vision onto the members of Team Flash. But speaking about vision, hopefully they'll be able to visualize their next
This is a
rotation
boom win.
because Circle moved away from them. And guess who is still in it? Boom Esports still has the Circle.
I mean, Torres wants to share with Boom for just a tiny bit longer. Well, Talon taken down on Straps of Empires. Barely got enough people hanging on. There's going to be the last player. Well, Rapface are dominating with Talon and trying to play with those M416. And there goes the spray. Newsy hiding in the smokes. And he out from the window.
Well, Vampire Esports only 1 point this round. Now we're back on the fight between the two Vietnamese teams with the high ground. Will win this fight. STX takes out Team Flash.
Oh, Team Flash, they try to penetrate and try to conquer, colonizing themselves where STX was, but STX good at defending long enough, they actually get the north by themselves. For Gig Fam on the other end, still having a full squad, and they're still in the game. They got himself 5 eliminations, and we only have 2 teams with a full squad. There's going to be Gig Fam and Boom. Will they actually go for the fight as 4v4, or will Talent join in once they pick up their knockdown member?
Oh, straight into the middle is Gig Fam, and not gonna lie, they're doing not too bad this round. But Boom Esports now in action. Long range pressure from Yummy to try to take down the members of STX. But look who just got taken out, his Face Clan, the team that just got the follow-up by PTR.
He tried to jump over, he didn't actually make it. Moff on the other end, STX taking advantage of the very high ground view. Got a vintage white angle for it. Tried to stop Morph, and they only have that one particular warehouse to actually take covers from. But for XTX, they are still in the circle. This is actually a great POV from the side of XTX. They can actually wrap this around with.
Oh yeah, totally agree. This is a great spot to be in. Even if any of their members get knocked, it's going to be easy for them to recover. And now Gig Fam is one in trouble because they're right below the crosshair. JK knocking out Damru, the IGL, finishing him off.
Damn.
And now Snipes knocked down as well. Gig Fam falling apart to the hands of STX. Audrey is the one that's still alive.
So what the fuck? Why are they rotating?
GK taking advantage. Now GK played so well against Mormon yesterday until the very end. Can he actually pull it off again for today? The Axe playing along the slopes of the hill, playing it with the smoke to confuse his Axel of Talon and Gig Fam and STX on the high grounds, but they have to face against Boom as well. Boom do have the most advantage here with those compound, but how to make sure that they can get flushed out? DX needs to leave, but where to go?
Oh, DX. They still have this slope to play with. No, but STX.
Oh my god. If STX, bro,
Lucky
STX.
not this smoke. But Gig Fam not done yet. Damru goes down again. Again, Audrey, we need to say Isaiah spotted out by SOAS. SOAS has a clear view of him. But now focusing back onto Gig Fam and Damru. Taken out by SOAS. Not stolen away by Boom yet.
It's just STX and Boom, the one that actually cleaning off the field all by themselves from both sides, definitely. And Kick and the rest of the other team, including the Axe in this case, they're just waiting for the right time to be obliterated or being just diminished by these two teams here. Now the circle just shifted away. Aizen happened to be in center, but I don't know if Aizen can hold the ground as much longer as he can right now, because Boom and STX definitely will close in the gap here.
Yeah, STX will definitely focus on the Aizen, not gonna lie. Boom might come in as a third party. I'm just having this premonition right now. That is probably going to be the sequence that might happen. STX. Just checking if Damrud and Audrey's there, but they're clearly not from our view. STX making a move right now. Razy sprays, but STX goes on the Aizen is what we kind of expected. But he got a little bit of help from Razy and Portman.
What the fuck did I just
Aizen,
watch?
Boomy Spots did him a favor.
STX a bit hasty when it comes to decision making to push himself forward. There's another tower right in front, but instead he's taking the right side way further than it should be. And he goes straight into the line of sight of Boom, leaving only one player left on the side of STX, despite they got themselves the advantage before So was finally down. DX survived despite being hammered down left and right just now.
Oh yeah, the living undead they are. Xavier with 4 eliminations now in the top 3.
Holy
Aizen
shit.
still alive. And now, at least top 3 for GeekFam as well. But Boom Esports, this is their chance to score this chicken dinner. And if they can potentially overtake Udo Alliance.
Oh, we do know the percentage don't lie when it comes to Boom. Well, they actually do have the highest advantage with the circle with them and the compound with them. And the squad is still with them, all full 4. Now it's down to how they try to steal a couple of points away, but they're not giving it away. Yummy with the DBS. This is going to be the DBS god.
Oh yeah, the DBS clutch master Yummy. Aizen gets one knockdown. Yummy cannot lose this fight, but he got back up from the other side. Thanks to Chua. D-Xavier stole that point away, but that's okay. Boom Esports, they have the space to reset themselves, but D-Xavier, they do not have that much space. Try to take out one member, rotating by Boom, but they failed to do so. Crazy now putting pressure back on the D-Xavier, pinning them back down with this long reach support fire.
Lamborghini bleeding out. DX, can they score the double chicken? You want to pray for DX because of how they rise up today, but at the same time,
Dude,
Boom,
this is actually
they can
fucking.
overtake you to
This
Alliance
should
at
be
this
Boom's
point. It
game.
might
They have every
already
single
happened. With the percentage keep on shifting between
are
these two teams for the
they-
chicken dinners. DX
What the
still
fuck are they
so
smoking?
showing us such tenacity and holding their ground for
Oh, there's a
such
good giveaway.
long
Oh, I didn't
time,
see that. I was like,
despite
what the fuck are they
odds
doing?
against them.
Yeah, look at Lamborghini, 10% health without any healing utilities now. They are out dry, but they're still fighting.
Oh, he's getting close to
They
nade.
still
Oh,
want to try to get this. But the nade all the way from downtown by Yummy, knocking out Lamborghini. This could be the moment. Nade after nade after nade. DC has nowhere to go. Lamborghini finish off by Yummy. Levi's knocked down. Only leaving Twan now. And Francis gonna come in to wrap things up. Here we go.
Game
Boom! Esports.
Welcome back as they will taking back
That's
the
insane.
throne as their
Damn.
rightful place right now.
it's crazy. That
Yummy,
could have been
that was
Vampire
a
that won, bro. I'm
delicious
telling you.
grenade
Why would
to
you
make
crash
the opening
Courthouse
for the side of
when you know
Boom.
there's a
But
fucking team
DX,
there?
they
Take
will
your
not go
fight
down
at the
easy,
fucking
they
North
go
6
down in
stacks.
Style with
And
Twan
goddamn
as
it,
last
that'll
remaining
win you the
member.
fucking game.
But the Star Wars is going to be Boom brutally just splat them over with those buggy. But in the meantime, I think there's going to be more than enough. I think he got quite a number of eliminations for Boom as well.
I roughly think it's enough as well, Choo-Choo. Totally agree with you. This could be the first time that we see the overall change. Except for the heads up point, that is, of course. But before we talk about the points a little bit more, let's look at the team stats. And the player that got the most damage this time is Forenzi with the weapon Scar-L.
I'm loving this. We don't see a lot of Frenzy before. We've seen a lot of Crazy Pommet and Yummy back in the days, but I have to say this is a good addition to this lineup, despite they're having quite a confusing season last year. At least this season they're quite set when it comes to their lineup, and it working so well for Boom.
Yeah, Boom Esports, what a rise for them. The mission's not over yet though. And also want to point out that Frenzy is one of the new additions to Boom Esports. So Frenzy, before this, he was playing with another team and together with Flyboy. And he was playing with Kagendra before this. Kagendra got the second place in the PMNC.
I don't know if I can
Indonesia
stay awake for
just
the
by
rest.
1
I'm
point
pretty
losing
tired
to
now.
Pygmy.
But fuck it.
And with
We
a
ball.
lot of experience actually playing with international scrims, he is showing his experience in the PMSL Grand Finals.
I
Dude,
agree. A lot of
STX
teams
traveled
from
almost
Indonesia now
60,000
are just stepping up to
meters.
the occasion. They're
Holy
just
shit.
getting better from the OGs or the veterans
Shit's
before. It just
crazy.
shows that it's a
I'm gonna go get a
change
drink
of
real quick.
era,
I'll be
a
back.
different wave coming in with this season as well when it comes to 2024. But when it comes to the match recap just now, the last one was one of the most utils that actually being used with that 49 and 44 hand grenade and smokes in the previous one. I think that's the most by far, because the average is going to be around here somewhere 20-ish, almost 20 or almost 30. But we're going to jump into the highlight in case you guys missed that epic moment. Well, I agree, but STX you have to give them. I mean, like it was a bit questionable, like a bit too hasty, I think, when they try to push forward against Boom just now. When there's two sort of towers right in front of them, the telecommunication towers. Instead of taking the left side, they're taking the right side. Maybe it's because the Blues are pressuring them, and there's nothing else for them to take cover on. But STX almost got it as well, unless like Sowas can actually finish off everybody else by himself. It almost seems impossible, but I love to see a bit more DX just like this, how they are playing. But for the others, well, at least Void is not down here. That's already a good sign for now.
Yeah, but it's not really a good sign for Udo Alliance. Looks like they went out without a single point this round. Potentially, they might be overtaken by Boom. We know that in a little
Bro,
bit.
chat, hear this. Hear this and tell me who you think it is, bro. Tell me who you think it is. Ready?
I'm so fucking sweaty also. So fucking hot out here. So fucking... I'm so fucking sweaty.
Bro.
So fucking hot out here. So fucking...
Live longer than Udo Alliance on a strategy. are the tables now turned to them? All right, but let's not forget about the other competitors as well. So Talent is 26
Bro.
points behind Uno Alliance and 30 points behind Boom. That's still about a game or two in hand, but yeah, the fact that we still have this amount of games, then mathematically still interchangeable.
But I think that we should give a bit of credit to Estella, the only team without any chicken that actually be in the top 3. This might be double chicken, but the points wise, when it comes to eliminations, way more for Talent, and they got the most
Bro,
out of
this is
everybody
fucking
else.
hilarious.
50 elimination
Jesus
points
Christ.
just for this team throughout their entire grand finals.
Oh man, but look at page number 2, right? So page number 2, RRQ sliding down again. Man, it's been a tough campaign for RRQ. I mean, I could only remember like Hexas pulling up a clutch yesterday in the Irango matches, and that's pretty much about it. We don't get to even see like the Nabeco like how we've seen in previous PMSL.
That's true. I think they are on a roller coaster ride and have no clue how to get down from it. And they're kind of stuck in there somewhere, just gonna get out. How to get out, they have to figure it themselves. But for, well, the refs, I mean, it's still a fight. They still have more time. That is getting lesser by day. But Frenzy and Soas. Now, this is going to be interesting matchup between these two players. Soas and elimination-wise, damage is almost similar. But I think there's very much the same for both players and both team here.
Yeah, very close in terms of individual stats, but both very different situations. Like, right, one came out the Yasnaya town, and the other one came from the high ground. So they have very different POVs between the two of them. So it's hard to kind of compare. But well, yeah, the stats are that close. That's all I can say.
Now, if it's according to you, Cloud, this should be Malaysia next for chicken.
Well, yeah, I guess if you want to make it like that, yeah, why not, right? Let's put it like one each, like straight down. That'll be pretty nice too. Everyone's happy.
I mean, if you can pick one for the Malaysians, which team would you pick for the chicken? I'm definitely gonna say you the Lions, don't you?
I mean, that is one, but frankly speaking, Sem9 needs a boost because just look at the support that they have, right? Sem9 needs a boost, so hopefully they'll be able to. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I had to flex my.
Double face.
But Sem9 needs the boost. Sem9 needs the boost because they have a lot of fans supporting them on ground.
And I heard that's a pressure. Sometimes that's unnecessary pressure to the point like, oh man, I lost that round, and everybody's watching and judging me, and all the eyes are staring. You can't get it off of you. Now that's, I mean, like a lot of people say, playing in your home country is a buff. Or you're hosting your team is actually hosting the country. It's going to be a boost for you in terms of culture and everything else. You have your family, everyone around you, right? But it actually might be double-edged sword, right?
Yeah, I do think so as well, right? Like, obviously, I've never played at how they have played, so I don't know how it feels like to have your mom and dad watching you play. Is it like pressure, or is it like feel good? I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, I tell you how it feels like. It's like you're having the exams at school, and your parents are watching you making those exams mistakes, and you're like, I'm done. Kind of
yeah, like sitting next to you, right? Like I still want to be like standing next to you. It's like like that. Like but frankly speaking, now that I kind of think about it, right? As even though I've been involved with teams, but my parents don't watch the game, so so I still can't really answer. It's kind of hard. Maybe I need to ask one of these players one of these days. But I'm sure they give me a nice answer of of course.
They're gonna be very diplomatic and very humble, and you know that the boring answers we always heard of before, like we're okay, we're cool like this, you know, we're cool kids, we're not gonna sweat it over, we're not doing something crazy, we're just doing fine. No, it's just always gonna be that kind of answers. That you see their faces, and you know deep inside, no, you are lying to yourself. You beautiful people. Oh, why are they so beautiful?
Oh, hello.
Void.
Oh. I don't know who they are, but maybe we can find out later.
Yeah, Cloud single. Are you
yes,
still?
I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And it's always nice to get to know new people. Just saying, you know. It's always nice to get to. Oh, who's that? The picture.
This one is
Can you hold it up
7-9.
longer?
Nah,
Yeah,
she
it's
decided
somebody
not
from
to.
Sem 9. Who? Oh man, come on.
I mean, like, there's gonna be girls' time, right? Like, the cameraman's really good at picking those remarkable faces, those
Oh.
memorable ones. Yeah, Sem 9. It's Sem 9
Okay,
fans.
who's that? Who's that? Is that Kenny?
Oh,
yeah,
that's so
that's Kenny.
awkward, man.
I mean, there's a thing called bromance, right?
Trying to put a claw on someone's heart. I mean, I know the thumbs up. I know the other half of the heart, but to put a claw like you're wrapping something, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, I guess, yeah. Turn the other way around. I don't know. Yeah. But this one is quite clear. Okay, so it's now Sem 9. Okay, and then Geek Fam. You know, in Bahasa Malaysia, we call it as lalang. Oh, okay.
That's your friend. That's you, by the
yes.
way. You always do that.
So he is actually the co-owner of Genexus, by the way, and he had a hand in sending Low to Nova. That's why he has that jacket. But let's see who will get the next jacket of chicken dinner in the following round.
We're back for another Erangel map here for our match number 10. So it's gonna be just a tiny bit more. After this, we're gonna hop into the last off to Miramar. It's gonna be 6 more maps for tomorrow. But so far, things has been going crazy in this Erangel. There's no one particular team that overpowering anybody here today, including Udo Alliance. Now, you talked about the leash on Udo Alliance and Boom before, like Boom waiting for Udo Alliance to, you know, if they're not out, we cannot afford to get out as well. So there might be a shot if they think, both teams thinking that way, they might be in the top 5 for the next couple of maps.
Ooh. Yeah, they might be. They might be. They might be. And let's not, okay, if that happens, right, let's not forget about all the other teams from used to be page 2, and now they are also catching up, and maybe at some point it won't be just the 2 of them. At some point maybe it's like 5 teams. Like, oh, now everybody has 5 teams to look out for. That would be insane. But that would be fun for us, you know.
Yeah, true. I was actually thinking the same thing. If it happens like only the top 2 is always going to be Udo Alliance and Boom every single map. Now that's a different level of gameplay entirely. That's why I said they are otherworldly compared to all the other teams out there between these 2 teams.
Oh, Northern Circles. We've seen this yesterday before, and Mob GPS will have a good starting because they're up there. But
And Pygmies hunt down MRPX.
Hazel shot by Billboard is getting close, but he only has a handgun. How many bullets does he have left? Not too sure. Yeah, but and attempt onto Yoru this time. Oh no, this is gonna be bad.
So much work putting into to take down on Yoru. Shotgun to handguns and a lot of time and commitments down there. But on the side of Morph, unfortunately, both teams actually starting off with 1 man lacking. Pygmy and Morph. They are in the same boat.
Well, no longer the same now that they managed to get Hazel. And looks like he'll just be having nuts in the lobby while waiting for the game.
And what's funny, it's going to be these 2 teams has been going at each other for quite a bit in the first few minutes of the game here. And suddenly a third party just finish off both. Now that's going to be funny.
Yeah, that would be like super funny, right? Like so early on, when the circle is on top of them. Then, yeah, that would be really hilarious. But you know what? If you're those teams, right, and your first circle is like right on top of you, and you're in the middle of the circle, just for the start to lose 2 players, lose 1 player, it is so devastating. This should have been the potential round for them just because of how they got the circle.
True. I mean, hopefully that's not the case. But back to us Rising Star voting, we've seen it before. I don't think there's anything that changed over the past few minutes and the past few maps. It's still the same name, Lapa and Tony K for BTR. Indonesia, each region has a very different favorites, right? So far it's Adit Luke for Malaysia's side.
Yep, and obviously Tony would be the star player when it comes to voting. Wouldn't be surprised there. But interesting enough, like Mela is just right behind him. when if we talk about the Thai region teams,
This
it's always
damn
about
game.
Tony K, and Tony K. But Mela is doing not too bad if you pit up a vote among the two of them.
I personally feel like I do miss the old Mela in this case. Though I feel like he's been shadowed.
Sorry, I
on
was
the
zoned
stage
out, chat, my
now.
bad.
I don't feel like he's playing his.
I was doing something on my phone.
He's not playing his own usual way like how he used to back in the days in a different team. You know, it doesn't feels like himself. I miss that kind of Mela.
Yeah, maybe what he needs is the Infinity comeback. You know,
That's some good shit right here.
like I would want to watch a show match at least that features the original Infinity lineup.
Oh yeah.
The
Please.
Newsy, Logan, Mela, Got Tony. That lineup is insane. Versus the original PMCO champion lineup of BTR.
Now that's gonna be difficult though. I think that one was Natic, I think, for the PMCO BTR lineup. Ryzen and Natic. That's the real
true.
origin.
You're
There's
gonna call
also
him
after
back?
that it's gonna Natic don't play anymore. I think he's a bit too much for it. But maybe if we actually with Microboy, that's doable, the season 2 ones. But I agree. I feel like Mela, right? We're gonna open this topic. Well, nothing is happening, right, guys? We're gonna have a bit of chit chat moment. I feel like Mela is exceptionally good, but he's like they're meant for each other. The lineup of Infinity and Mela are meant for each other. That's the perfect fit. Now, even though Mela is an extraordinary, remarkable player by himself, but it fits so well when he was in Infinity.
Yeah, I try to kind of dissect, right? Like what made the Infinity great and amazing, and when they split out, then yeah, some did well, some not so well, and the answer that I got is more of like the communication and understanding. You know, like how like when you execute stuff, you just have the chemistry. You don't say it, but you just do it, and it just works, and it just flows. Yeah, that's what the Infinity had. That's
They're soulmates. That's literally
yeah,
soulmates.
soulmates.
I feel like Infinity, even though it's like, but the old lineup is still there, but without Mela, it just didn't work right for them as well. So I mean, like, why would you let him go if both needed in the same situation, in the same circumstances? They both need each other. Why would you want to separate your ways if that's what's best for you?
Well, if you kind of think about it, right, that was the same year that Newsy got transferred to Vampire. So that's one. So they lost Newsy, and then you have the rest of them still there. And then FaZe Clan, I mean, we talk about FaZe Clan, right? A global esports organization come in the door and say, "Hey, Mela, you want to join us?" You know, it's like I don't know, like a homegrown football team to join like Liverpool or Arsenal or something like that. You know, that sort of branding. So
True.
so it's very attractive to the player, and I can understand that.
That's kind of true. I mean, like, it's like you got all diamond and sparks right in front of your face. Who wants to deny and reject that all of a sudden, right? It's right in your face, and that very opportunity might come as once in a lifetime. But you know what, Cloud? Another idea. I mean, like, if PUBG Mobile is listening to this, like Tencent, hello. It would be interesting if we have another championship, right? Just for the sake of showmanship and fun, that we have DOGs fighting the latest new era rising star teams, like the PMCO back in the days, PMCO very ancient times players, to fight against the new era teams. It's like the fight of what we call it, the fight of a new dawn or something like that. It's up to you, but it's a different era of PUBG Mobile star player back into their old team fighting the teams that's currently rising.
Wow, I really like that idea, and I really like how every season we will come up with something, and then we will always give the disclaimer. If it happens, you know where the conversation started.
We need some
All right,
commission
guys?
and royalties, okay?
What a fucking
Yeah,
shit.
we need to patent our idea, okay? So, hello, if
What
you guys
a
are listening,
shit.
hello, yeah. Do
You
make
know
it
who you
happen,
are.
and don't forget us.
I go back to the game we go. A couple of teams do have a couple of scratches on their lineup here, including Talon, who tried to scratch our BTR running away. BTI, as per usual, they're going to be safe and sound. BTI is very good at running away from fight and
right
repositioning
back.
themselves afterwards.
I gotta go do something real quick.
Safely out of the hands of Talon, who is playing the gatekeeping role at the bridge. But now inside of Saverni, as what we kind of expected, teams who want to go there. We got RRQ now against Pygmy. And RRQ not making any substitutions, so we haven't seen Hexlas yet today. But they're sticking with the same lineup against Pygmy.
Some 9 dap runs for you coming up from Alter Ego. Pygmy and Valiccc jumping over to a side of RRQ. Now RRQ really need to make a comeback. They're forcing themselves into this fight to get more elimination points. Valiccc burning and barbecue running away, hoping somebody will put the fire out. El Snape on the other hand taking the other way round. They sealed off all exits for Pygmy. They are cornered. They are definitely being sandwiched, ham down.
Oh, I also noticed on the elimination feed, UI is fighting back, but it looks like Sem9 eliminated. Managed to secure 1 point. Back on the Pygmy now against RRQ. We got Billboards here. Together with his teammate on the other building. The revive will kick in. Joe Bernke will buy time for him. But Nepeko infiltrates. Comes into the same house. Nepeko turns left, turns right, gets the target.
Peko stinging all the other players with his spray sound, and not even a second of doubt we can see. He didn't even waver when he actually spray over towards those guys. But RRQ, they're winning back, and it's getting Peko making the call for the shot so far. But Pygmy left with Jabranki, and Venturus is back in the line. FaZe Clan seems to be interested here.
Ooh, yes, 3 teams now inside of Saverni. Probably waiting for the right timing to crash in. Maybe. Keep an eye on that, what FaZe Clan has in mind, but they're not gathering up, they're opening up the space. So possibility of that happen might be slightly low. For RRQ, they gotta win this fight still. They're trying to get in, trying to find a get target. And Peko will get on the Jabrinky. And that is Pygmy eliminated, but they still got 2 points.
RRQ, I don't know if they realize they're being watched by FaZe Clan there. I don't think they do. They're not aware. In fact, there's going to be one more team interested to take them down. Just waiting for the right timing and opportunity to crush them out. For RRQ, I think Snakes kind of have a bit of an idea that somebody's here and they don't feel right. Try to hasten their movement to get out from there. But the circle will commence anytime soon. But Void, Gig Fam, Udo lies way deep in the blue. I don't know what their plan is right now. But Dimsy happen to be stuck in between those 2 teams and still surviving.
Oh, look at this. On the left side of the circle. Rotation by Udo Alliance. Boom is on the left side as well. It will be super interesting if these 2 teams happen to be.
Oh yeah, and both teams will not willing to go down if the other's still alive. So I don't know if they want to maybe avoid that entirely, if they can. But do they know who they stand against? In the case of RRQ, finally found it out Venturus by FaZe Clan just passing over the other side. So I think FaZe Clan were trying to just dictate the steps of RRQ, not wanting to take the fight head on. So that's pretty wise on the side of FaZe Clan, knowing they have too much at stake here if they lose that fight. So trying to avoid it away early.
Oh man, but how is Void going to avoid this? Look at this Dimsy all alone here. Not sure where his other teammates are at. Oh, okay, we got a vision on them on the other side. So us, taken out by Red Base. Snipes, knocked out by Dimsy. No way for his teammates to save him. Dimsy will pick up the point all alone. The Lone Ranger of Void in this area.
Where are the rest of Void? They're quite deep on the other side of the bridge. I'm not sure if they have any vehicles or not because they're taking a bit longer to get into the safe zone, while FaZe taking on those bunkers, splitting into 2 singers for the side of these Xaviers. Now these Xaviers, something changed in them. We definitely feel it today.
Yo, I'm back. What did I miss?
A bit more stable than the day before. But Alter
What did
Ego,
I miss?
well, it's gonna be Rosemary names popping up. They finish off.
PGMI is dead, Sem9's dead, but I think they were dead before I left.
As per usual, it's gonna be them trying to demolish
STX 3-man,
with
Alter
the
Ego
help
3-man.
of Rosemary.
Wow, 5 points now for Alter Ego. 4 of them out of Sem9. And now 1 out of the member of RRQ.
Where's DX dying? Shooting
Lamborghini
range?
knocked down by FaZe Clan. Looks like it could be a round 2 between FaZe Clan and D-Xavier. But I think it's a long range here. That's a matter of who might pick up the point out of Lamborghini. Momo tries to secure it. But Izane steals it away.
Man, that's gonna be very disappointing. But DX, this is not the best place for them to be engaging in fights here. They're way so way separated, and they cannot just give each other's backup if needed. And not just that, they're quite open in the open field. There's no ground to cover them as well. They need to reassess and regroup for now and just think of a plan B, because this is not the sweetest spot they can think of.
Yeah, this is where you try to play with the slopes, right? If you can go up to the shooting range high ground, that would be the best in this sort of circle. But I'm sure by now teams will be up there. Okay, now we got a good view. Yes, there are a lot of teams there, including Boom. And Boom is next to Udo Alive on the left side of the circle. Circle will shift anytime too. At the same time,
You
Zero,
missed me? Of course, coach. Of course I missed you, coach.
Looks like the crash
Why wouldn't I miss you, coach? This is Talon's game. This is Talon's game, baby. I'm rooting for Talon. Just kidding. BTR for life. BTR. BTR.
Easily being teared off. Torn for DX. Here comes FaZe as well. Gig Fam greeted warmly
Dude,
by
Geek's gotta get
Onzons with a
naded
couple
out,
of
bro.
nades flying
GG.
over by Venturas as well. We do have Vampires creeping in behind. Now this is going to be super interesting. We have more teams crashing into this compound
Panda.
at the very moment.
What the fuck?
RRQ now taking the members of Gig Fam. And now RRQ has arrived. Sending 2 at the forefront. Gig Fam will need to defend this area. Nebeko will lead the charge with his M4 spraying into the smoke, but nobody is there. Damroot actually evaded. He has a DBS, so if Nebeko comes any closer, he might face the DBS of Damroot.
Dude, what the
Here comes RQ just fighting against those Cloud.
You think Boom or Talon? Man, come on. I need a BTR win, bro.
See this one coming.
I need a BTR win.
Make wonderful plays with a smoke, but Asal coming up from behind just slashed it away. And that's going to be the loss of Gig Fam. Valiant effort coming out from the side of Damroot.
But nice one by RRQ though. 6 eliminations. They managed to push through. Now they need to fight against FaZe Clan to get into the circle. FaZe Clan have them locked in from this high ground. Venturas, long range, nade! Scoring on the Snape.
Snape still can be saved by our side. They do have those smokes. They have a bit of covers from those uneven grounds of terrain. And Mormon on there, then reading the picture by the side of the circle line. Now Mormon definitely want to go in for RQ, but in the meantime, FaZe Clan try to hold their ground for a bit, try to be a bit more disciplined, knowing Vampires is watching them behind exactly where they're at. If FaZe not being careful, the whole team would jeopardizing this mission.
Ooh, Asa knocked down out in the open.
What if I
might be able to pick him up? And now Snape is potentially going to be the last man standing for RRQ.
I can bring it down a
and
little
that
bit.
is the confirmation right now. Onzons will happily claim his trophy.
A little bit more.
Move over to Udo Alliance. Oh, this is going to be a big fight right now. Boom Esports and Udo Alliance.
Another Boom goes down. And not clipping on anybody with those hand grenades. Francie try to confuse them. There's so many nades flying over the side. Francie definitely in Francie mode, while Venturas trying to make sure everything that moving around them will not actually disrupt a moment. Wow. Perfect timing at a perfect angle.
Trying to make it where it's like
ground well is FaZe Clan. Back onto Boom Esports versus Udo Alliance. Udo Alliance is kept out of the circle, but Udo Alliance also have another team to manage at the south side. And now move forward to Mom GPX. Say, taken out by Red Face, Talon.
it'll do. Fuck it.
5th elimination.
Quite a clear path into the circle for the side of Talon. Just slightly some BTR players around the corner. Boom on the other end going in a triangle mode. Udo Alliance try to confuse them with those vehicles going about, but Pombit staying indoors. Razy clip on one. I don't know how they managed to clip those players actually with their vehicles, but Boom not giving it away freely. They want to fight. Okay, they want to confuse us. Come at us. Now FaZe taking advantage against Udo Alliance as well. This might be detrimental for Udo Alliance.
Yeah, 2 teams sandwiching them at this moment. Boom Esports will be the happiest of the bunch. They managed to get a knockdown to another member of Udo Alliance. Now the circle ship away. This fight to end quickly. Mela tossing a nail to the other side, blinded into the smoke. Let's see who will get it. Mela got Jimmy OP. Nice within FaZe Clan and Boom Esports.
The commentators put so much like oomph into what they're saying.
For them to shine. Moments dropping
Like Hot Jukes does it really well. I wish like other commentators like Hot Jukes would put a lot of oomph into what they're saying towards the players. You know what I mean? Like that fucking little
where to run,
oomph.
where to breathe. They are outside of the circle. They barely got time in less than 10 seconds. They have to make their mind up now. Vampires even having trouble against Team Flash at the other side of a map.
Now Vampire losing men with Team Flash. Look at this long range. Now Tony K is going to be out. Nothing can save him at this moment.
Where the fuck is the last
Grab
vampire?
He goes
Oh,
on the
you're
other
there.
side, but Tony K taken out by Kwang, so another point in the back of Team Flash, leaving Newsy alone. And that's
Dude, come
gonna
on,
be bad
baby.
news for
Talon
Newsy,
slipping
but
this
for
John.
Point in this compound, they have BTR to deal with.
Who's the other side that's tossing those nades? It was BTR. It's still BTR. So BTR try to push them in every corner possible and try to box in Void. While Boom and FaZe, they're not done. I think I want to watch that one. That side is more interesting than this for now. Because BTR definitely already cornered out Void. I feel like Void is sitting ducks if they don't fight back. But the one's happening on Boom, with due to alliance going down, Boom, this is the opportunity they have been waiting for since yesterday.
Can I spoil it? No, don't fucking tell me,
What's
coach.
happening with Boom right now? But we
I know you know the results. Don't tell me. I wanna watch.
Point. It's just a matter of execution.
Don't
now
tell
by
me.
BTR. Now
A
Spring
double
coming in like,
knock?
wow,
Oh, wait,
the
no.
FaZe clan looks like
Okay,
Boomies must
FaZe
got a
trolled.
little bit of
What
help
the
from
fuck?
the Xavier.
Oh, Mormon. Can he clutch this one out by himself? Void back towards the side of BTR versus Void. We don't know what's happening to Boom still. But BTR versus Void now down to Keenan. And there's going to be down to none. Void, do they score anything? Keenan just self-naded himself, denying the points against BTR, knowing there's no point of him
Oh,
resisting
Talon,
it
baby.
anymore. But at least he didn't give
Oh, I
more
bet
points
Talon's
to the side of
set
BTR.
up on
For
that
now,
east side.
on the side of FaZe Clan, it's down to Mormon. Can he play this one out?
Oh, and Razy got knocked down by BTR from afar. Boomy spots will need to pick him up. Razy losing health. Nade by Yummy on the other side. He has 7 nades to rain down onto D Xavier. Trying to buy time for his teammates to be revived, but no,
Dude,
unfortunately,
he's wasting so
Razy
much
will be
eco. He needs to
eliminated,
stop.
leaving Boom with 3 players.
And DX still having those 2 players. Like I mentioned before, they are high tenacity players for DX. They hanging on the longest days, still dancing. Which one now knocked down? Paragin will be the last person. FaZe Clan Mormon trying to take advantage. Solo, non-solo, who cares? I am one man
BTR
army.
stole the fucking.
And Mormon trying to get down on Paragin.
BTR
He's
stole
still
that
away,
fucking
last
kill,
minute by
bro.
another team.
And he used like 6 nades to get 1 fucking knock.
Okay, this is gonna be really
Oh yeah,
interesting,
Talon
like
set up
3
on that
teams
east
trying to
side
cancel each other out, except
beautifully.
maybe 4. I
AE
don't know.
could fuck
Probably
up
3.
Lynx
The Boom,
and
D Xavier, and FaZe Clan.
Red Face
BTR
though.
can come in as a third party.
Oh Jesus
Team
Christ.
Flash. They'll
Dude,
just
what?
wait because they still
What
got
a
a circle.
fucking
So
zone. Never
BTR will
mind.
move
Talon's
up
not
north,
winning this
and they
game.
will try to wipe
GG,
out
bro.
these 3 teams.
Who was that?
It's
That
gonna be,
FL team?
what, Milan
They're at that
IQ
one
is
stack
played by
north
BTR.
side.
Very
Oh, they're not even in
unusual and
zone.
very
No
tactical
way,
there.
Boom wins
But
again,
can
bro.
they being whiffed? Will they
No
actually
way,
being sniffed
Boom
over
wins
by the side of
again.
Boom? Will Boom reposition themselves then? Luxy spotted out Pombit. Yummy will reposition himself. Well, Team Flash just happily join in. Why
Wait.
not staying at the sidelines anymore? They divide it into 2-2 formation. Now this might actually have a shot for Team Flash to take away this chicken
Never mind.
dinner.
I don't know what the. I don't know who's.
Yeah,
gonna
Team
fucking win.
Flash now has a very good chance of staying away of these fights. Let them tell each other. But speaking of those 3 teams, at least they're within the circle. The pressure now is on the BTR. Do they want to go left and join on the fight, or do they want to go right and clear off teams on the right side? Talon has the same dilemma as well.
Speaking of their dilemma, Red Face don't want to sit quietly anymore. I'm trying to open up the space here with the lineup. It's gonna be Axel and Red Face going as our front liner. But the thing is, what's the idea here? What's the main objective for the side of Talon? The moment they step up there, they try to pick what's happening on the other end. They will be shot down by these guys.
Looks like BTR took the northern rotation instead, going on to Paragin first. And now Gen Force with the nade onto the other side. Paragin might be taken out. Paragin forced to move, but Paragin not able to evade the nade. Will be eliminated by Gen Force.
Well, Gen 4 still holding on. Seems like BTR, their tactic have been perfectly well synced for now. Like how they try to rotate, you mentioned earlier on, they're definitely executing it perfectly well. But Talon want to try to take them down. It feels like this triangle fight between Talon, Alter Ego, and also BTR. Is it going to be a triangle between the Indonesian teams for now against
No,
Team
come on.
Flash? But Talon, Alter Ego, boys, you're in trouble.
Oh, kill his ass.
Looks
Kill
like
his ass. Shoot him out of the
there
buggy.
on that side, but on the right side right now we have Talon, Alter Ego making their move, trying to get into the middle of the circle. Looks like they're going to evade the fight against Talon at this moment. Talon
Wait.
able to secure 6 elimination points as of now, but now Alpha is in trouble. Nade after nade onto him. They can't know where Alpha
Does
is.
Talon
and
win this
Alpha
game, coach?
evaded 2 nades back to back. But
I
Lynx
think they
gonna take an
do.
off-angle
I
position,
hope
try
they
to lock
do.
him in.
How much Alva can ninja his way out here because it's Team Flash, and that's gonna be done. Linux finish it off valiantly, but Alva try to hold as long as he can. Alter Ego got 6 plays with 6 elimination, way better than before. But it's gonna be switching over to Team Flash. Can they secure these chickens against all the Indonesian team plus one Face Clan Mormon down there? Still holding. Mormon is still alive.
Oh yeah, Mormon. I'm sure he wish he has this invisibility cloak at this moment. People don't know where he is still. Long range from the other side by Talon. While Team Flash, they have Young at an off angle. Locking down Axel. Axel in trouble. Vehicle blown up, but Axel's still alright.
Now back to its our next circle. Down to the last few phases here. Stage 6, hovering over to stage 7. Who will be favored? Who will be abandoned? Boom, BTR. Good luck. Have fun fighting that team.
Oh my god, Talon won this game.
Still safe by the circle. Now that's gonna be comical.
Let's
and
fucking
even remarkable
go.
at that point. A
Let's
miracle
go.
run. Phase got the chicken.
Oh, Barbid comes in by yes.
Dude, Talon for the fucking win, baby.
Frenzy is still alive. Can Frenzy pull off a clutch here?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Talon. Come on. Come on, kids. Come on. Make this tournament interesting. Red face. What the fuck? Why are you getting knocked? What's going on, kid?
As Frenzy arrives, Frenzy needs to secure the elimination points, but then Molly will force him to move. He sees Lapar almost getting knocked out. One last stick of foul.
He wasn't looking, and Lapai just randomly spray, hoping it will click, and it clicked. No, Frenzy Boom is down. Boom is down. Can Talon just get over to a side of Udo Lions and Boom? Will we have a new contender for the #1
Dude,
spot?
come on, Talon. Come on, Talon.
Because Talon right now managed to knock down Lapar from that distance. Tapping away with an M4.
Oh my god.
Mormon will still away the point. Mormon who has been quiet for the longest time now exposing himself to Red Face. Red Face still is there. Mormon 40% health. Pico already blown up. So it's used as a barricade.
My god, Mormon, you lasted this long all by yourself for the longest time. Even got a couple of nicks of eliminations here and there. On the side of Talon, they are definitely in this to win. They got 10 eliminations by now. Still a full squad against Team Flash with a 3. At the same time, the Circles is on their side. And their markings, and sorry, their overall rankings is so close to climb up to Udo Lions and Boom. This is doable for the side of Talon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They can score a big one here in total. Maybe they'll get #2. Maybe they'll overtake Udo Alliance. We need to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. So hold your horses for that. But Team Flash will want to stop them. They are in the circle. 3 players still active, but Talon has the numbers on their side. Circling around his Red Face to gather information.
Down to a few more seconds to go, and just one small hill that separates them with the rest. And other than that, it's going to be a flat plain. While Mormon is still being favored and blessed by the circle till the end. Team Flash now start to move against Team Talon, and Talon Redface having the initiation to go forward first. Kwang will try to go for the flank side off angle entirely. Now imagine this, if Mormon win this, man. If Mormon win this, I don't know what to say.
If Mormon win this, give this guy a title, alright? Give this guy a title. So we'll keep an eye on that, alright? For now, Mormon's doing so far so good, like what you said, still having the circle, and nobody's paying attention to him.
Oh man, if these two teams happen to be clashing head to head, then Mormon just happily just tossed that one last nade if he got one. And they got that chicken, that's something else.
Dude, I'm so
That's a
locked in. I hope
broken
Talon
chicken,
win this
man.
game. They got 0. Nobody has any smokes. This is gonna be a fucking gunfight.
Stage 9
Jesus.
will be closing entirely. No more circle at stage 9. Everyone's holding their position. Only one player from Talons on the outside. I believe that's Linux, but he should be able to slide into the circle easily as long as Kwang does not spot him out. But I believe because of the terrain, he should still be able to do so.
Tension is high between these two teams. Trying to just bait anybody out for Team Flash, hoping somebody will be knocked down with that random toss of that nade. That will not clip on anybody, it will not connect yet. 25 seconds till the last circle will vanish. And it's down to who got themselves the survival mode with the most HP and the most bullet. Where Redface down to only 2 more clips. Only 2 bullets in that last magazine. He don't have any more reserve with his M416. But Talon, they do have a lot more ammunition compared to the side of Red Face.
Oh, it's time now, Juju. It is time for the grand finale of who might score this chicken dinner now. Stage 9 is upon us. Zone will start to close right now. And the two teams will need to move first. Mormon still have some space to play with.
Red Face reserving. He got himself a couple of ammunitions along the way. Maybe being dropped by Steam and Linux. Both team not willing to give it away for now. Red Face tried to dictate where exactly these guys, which trees, in the left side or the right side. They have no clue. They have no vision, no visualization. But both trees do have their own members down there. One for Mormon. Another is going to be Team Flash. A Mormon.
Oh, here we go. Oh! A trade between the two of them. Squad now is going in the charge.
No way.
But Misery knocked down. Looks like that a trade. Oh my goodness, this is going to be big. Red Face knocked down as well. Now Exo comes in with a spray, but not able to secure that elimination point.
Mormon.
He gets
No.
so many times.
No.
Mormon.
No.
Ah! No chicken dinner for Mormon.
Thank God.
Team.
Oh my God, I thought
Talon
Talon was about to fucking lose that shit.
Team Flash got the chicken dinner finally.
Oh, I really want the story of the Mormon. He tried to last long enough at second place. That's
Wait,
big.
Flash
He
won?
got the right opportunity to just go in, but it's just too open. But Team
Wait,
Flash.
what?
I mean, there was a big one for
Wait,
them.
what?
This definitely will push them all the way up.
How
And
the
got
fuck
on
did
side
they
of
win?
Talon. And so far, we don't have any Malaysian teams water flags flying over the chicken dinner banners, but Team Flash just shows they're here. Watch them play.
GG,
Look
bro.
at us.
Whatever.
We are as good
I'm
as
going to